that the city was actually under attack. Rushing to Treve, the Took directed several of the adventurers, some to the north, some to the south, and yourselves over to the eastern gate. At the eastern gate, you found Captain Cullen, and along with you went Daneth and his group. He requested that you guys go out and save the villagers and farmers and refugees that were trapped outside the city walls while they manned the defences. After several hours of combat and fighting and running away and all that jazz, you managed to successfully save all but one of the villagers, retreated back within the city walls, and the undead horde was routed with the use of archery barrages and also trebuchet volleys, and retreated into the night. During the combat as well, Lady Johanna did turn up with almost a fanatic zealous, slaughtering undead as she went, and had to be not rescued but helped back by the likes of Hasai and I believe Kinder. So that's pretty much where we are. So I believe we ended up the last session. This the siege has ended. It seems like the undead have routed and headed back from wherever they came into the darkness. You're not quite sure, and there's a lot of still guard activity going on. Daneth and his crew and Johanna have suggested heading back towards the Took to regroup, rest up a little bit, and try and find out what's going on. So that's where we will start off for now. What do you guys want to do? Not all at once.
My pizza.
Sorry, I was muted. So are we just running in from the gate at the minute, or have we ran into somewhere?
Oh, you're in. As you got into the gates were shut behind you, and several archery volleys were heard from the walls, and you saw several large boulders of what you assumed to be trebuchet or catapult emplacements launching over the walls.
So as a boulder flies overhead, I look up at the boulder and I say, "That's a nice boulder. That's a nice boulder."
What time of day is it?
Well, as I said, about 3-4 a.m.
Right. Okay.
Can I make a check to see if I can see the boulder?
You do see the boulder. It's on fire.
Oh, cool. That's great.
Just for your sake.
It's a nice boulder.
It's a very nice, flamey boulder.
Well, there's nothing we can do now because we're either half dead or our spell slots are all gone. Of course, all you
I'm pretty fine.
Sorry?
I'm pretty fine. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not too bad.
Temerity the sniper
nice
hiding in the background, just firing arrows, leaving Ferris to die.
I jumped face first into everything and I'm fine.
I'll change that.
Ferris fought bravely. I did not send him to die.
Well, it occurs to me that if you're completely fine, as you put it, and you're not tired, you might want to spend some time on the walls.
Oh no, I'm tired. I'm definitely tired.
No, I'm tired. I am very tired.
It's like 3 a.m. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay, right. So I think it occurs to me there's a possibility, as it was Treve who asked us to do this, does that mean we're getting paid?
Good question. One that you should ask him.
I think we should find somewhere to sort of settle down a little bit. Maybe not indoors where a building could collapse on top of us or something.
Well, how about the Took, which is not near the walls?
The Took's
Somewhere
about 15 minutes of walk away, so it is safely within the city. And Daneth and Ilaria, Jane, and Galdrin have all headed in that direction as well. Johanna's kind of hanging back with you guys at the moment. Turns to you and says, "Well, shall we go back?
Yeah,
that's rather enough excitement for this time of day."
Yeah, I think I'll get you that drink now. I think we should head back.
Sounds good to me.
I agree with that. And yes. And maybe you could buy me a drink for a change.
She doesn't say anything. Says, "Let's go." As you all you head back towards the Took, as a group.
Good try, son. Good try.
It doesn't take you too long to get back to the Tuckler. So it's about 15-20 minutes walk. There are a few street lights. You can easily find your way.
What's the city looking like at the minute, by the way?
The city seems fine.
So they were just throwing. Does it look like they were just throwing stuff at the walls?
Make a perception check, please. As you glance around, it is pretty dark. But from what you can see, there doesn't seem to be any kind of damage. The walls are quite high. They're very thick. A few of the walls took a few impacts from these rocks and seemed relatively unfazed. The guards on top, not so much so, but the surrounding buildings and everything that's around you seems relatively okay.
Can we hear fighting like from the other directions? Does it sound like the city's relatively safe now?
Make me a perception check as well. The horns that the war horns that you heard beforehand, you no longer hear. An eerie quiet has settled down around the city.
Johanna,
We should be safe.
Yes.
what is immediately outside the walls other than the refugees? Because it strikes me as dangerous as that force was, it was by no means capable of breaching the city walls, so it suggests that we weren't the target.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, actually. There's farmland, and apart from the refugee camps that are dotted around the city gates and the various few bits of farmland and those that work them, there isn't really much outside the city. I can only assume that the city here was the target, however very ineffective.
Well, it would have taken a great deal of power to raise so many undead, and it seems strange for someone with that level of power not to have a better plan.
Maybe it wasn't planned. There have been I've heard tales of undead hordes merely wandering in a direction until they find something. Sometimes these creatures are not. Sometimes, something could have happened to trigger some form of mass raising. I wonder what I wonder if actually. Weren't you talking about bunnies earlier?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is possibly not a conversation to have in the streets, though.
I agree, or in an open bar, as you have noticed before. So, yes, I feel that your past and these events may be somewhat related. However, the reasoning behind it and how even confounds me right now.
Okay, right.
So is it pretty commonplace around here for stuff like this to happen? It seems like people weren't really all that phased.
No, not at all. Probably slightly dazed by the aspect of it and probably the time as well. But this is not commonplace.
Until Johanna shined her impressive divine light on the place, is they couldn't actually see what they were facing very well.
This is a good point. All the guards knew was rocks were flying, and things were coming out of the shadows. If they attacked in daylight, this could have been a very different situation. But please keep it to yourselves for now. We don't want to start a panic among the common folk.
Right. When are we due at the merchants tomorrow, gentlemen?
You're due just tomorrow morning.
Because I think we should probably have a conversation about what's happened and our theories before we do that. But I think, as you say, first step is probably rest, though, because
we do need rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
So if we adjourn first thing tomorrow morning, sadly that's in a few hours, but at least hopefully we'll be a little more awake.
That's fine. I will allow you to have another long rest before the morning. It doesn't normally work like that, but that being nice. So you now return to the Took. As you enter, it's pretty quiet. Daneth and his lot are already there, sitting down, having a drink. They've welcomed you over. As you look around, though, you don't see anyone else yet. You don't see Treve, and you don't notice many other people.
Right.
So, do we know how the other gates did? It's looking pretty empty here.
So maybe we weren't at the main focus of the attack.
Daneth looks over
That's
at you
dope.
and goes, no one appears to have returned. It looks like we're the first group to return. I know Treve took his lot south. He went north. The rest of them headed south. To be honest, I'm not too... They should be back any time. I hope they will be back soon.
Well, the absence of a horn suggests it can't be too bad, but I am a little concerned. Because it's the same distance, isn't it?
The north and south gates are a bit further away from here. We're kind of in the eastern district. So it would make sense that it takes them a bit longer to get back. Only time will tell. Will you come, sit, have a drink?
Yes, I think I will, though. I need rest soon, though.
I know what you mean. Barkeep, around for my fellows here, and Daneth buys you all around.
Very gracious. Thank you for your assistance with our friend. Actually, is our friend still in the same state as he was?
Grimble.
Yeah,
No, he broke out of the paralytic state that he was in just as the fight ended.
Right.
So no, Grimble's fine. He's been tottering along with you recently.
I think we should probably talk about not being so far in front of people, Grimble. Didn't work out so well.
Or not so far away from the people who can save your ass.
Well, it's nice being heroic, but in your smaller form, you're a bit slow.
Yeah, next time I'll stick closer to a group.
Yeah. Yes.
So, with that, I think I'm just gonna say, right, you guys are nice and everything, but I'm fucking tired. I want to sleep. Bye. Just walk
Well,
upstairs.
very well.
Oh,
As
I think-
Aishi turns and starts to walk away, the front doors open. You see a group of familiar faces walking into the Took. You see Treve. He's walking. He's not looking too good. He's clutching an arm. You can see a bit of blood down it. And he walks in and says, good to see you made it back in one piece. Oh,
You
Have
know
fun.
most One Piece. From what look I can see.
yeah, had a few issues, but whatever it was is gone. Johanna,
anyone-
can you give me a hand? So, come here. She casts Cure Wounds. She walks over, puts her hand on on the damaged arm, and you see a flash of divine light, and the arm just kind of seems to mend itself. Steve takes it, stretches it. Thanks, lass. I owe you a drink. You owe me more than one drink. Fine.
Seeing other people come around, I turn back round and just sort of poke my head through to see what's going on.
So, what? Undead at your gate as well?
Yep. Way too many of them.
Did anyone see what was throwing the really big rocks?
We managed to see one in the distance. I don't know how, but someone's raised hill giants.
It's not unheard
Right.
of, undead
Oh.
giants, but
Where did they
have
get?
that many.
Where did they get the giants to raise?
I haven't a clue.
Sorry, I talked over you there.
I have no idea. I've not seen giants in these parts for years. There used to be some that hung out near the Sword Mountains, but I haven't seen giants in yonks.
No, it does seem a bit weird. No one seems to know anything about what's going on at all.
This is not a normal occurrence, lad. Something strange
No.
is going on.
Playing it.
Yeah, something very strange is going on in this
I mean,
these far areas.
does anyone think we're going to be heading down to Kryptgarden soon? Is there anything on the way? Do you think that might have anything to do with this?
Kryptgarden, probably.
I think that is the thing that has something to do with it.
Yeah, I was trying to sort of beat around the bush a little bit, but
Kryptgarden's always been a strange, a dark, shadowy place. Not many people go there nowadays. Overrun with just wrong,
Okay,
undead, giant beasts.
okay, so the stuff that we just spent probably about 30 people and about an hour just trying to beat, we're walking straight into tomorrow.
That sounds like a grand idea.
Today, technically.
Well,
And,
yeah.
Oh, today, yeah.
Yeah. And
With a wagon.
With a wagon.
I'm more worried about whatever raised them than them.
I mean, do we know how many people are coming to this?
You.
Did we lose anyone at any of the other gates?
No. A few of the peasants fell, but luckily most of our lads were fine. A few people not looking so good, but they'll pull through.
Okay. Right, I need time to think on this. I'm afraid I need a bit of rest. One of those large boulders sort of landed rather close to me, and I'm still somewhat the worse for wear.
Okay, I'm getting a strumming from somebody, and I think it's
Yeah,
That's
I
me.
am.
That's my network thing. I'm going to have to go and deal with it in a second because I've got to go. My lunch is just finished. I'll be back.
Go turn off Castle Rock.
Yeah. And my characters go rest because I'm probably going to be missing for a few minutes.
Okay. Treve goes over the barkeep, orders a drink. Johanna turns to the group. I heard you guys were heading off to Kryptgarden. If you'll have me, I'd like to join you.
Yeah, I'd say
I'm
probably a
concerned
slide.
about this on these these events, and I get a feeling that we'll find answers there. So I'll. It was Bartran's you were going to, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll meet you there in the morning.
Okay, well met. I think with that, we should all probably get a couple of hours of sleep.
We should also ask her getting a raise on this mission. It sounds like it's got a lot harder.
Okay then. So the rest of you just turning in for a morning's rest.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, like I said, I'll allow you all to have a long rest within half the time because I'm nice like that. So if
Yeah,
you wanna-
I grab Duel. We go upstairs and
Excuse
we
me.
chill. No, Duel hasn't been mentioned at all. I'm assuming she's knocking about, so I grab her and say, "Look, go to bed."
Okay. And she goes to bed.
She's still stressed from the encounter.
Yeah. Bit shell shocked. So, yep. Everyone heads off to bed, and feel free to top up your sheets. Make sure you fill up your health bar and your spell slot stuff. Yeah.
Huzzah.
And we'll go from there.
I'm not going to make any changes to his spellbook or anything. I'm just going to leave it the way it is.
Yeah, that's probably safe. All you think you need to do, if you go into the spellbook tab, you can see on the right hand side it's got the spell slots used. Just fill it all up to max.
Yeah,
And
that's what it
then
is, yeah.
ignore the rest of the spells. There's one for lightning, I think.
He's got lightning bolt and shapeshift. That's all you need to worry
He's
about.
got one for lightning. He turns into a bear and then goes raw. That's about it.
That's
Yeah,
about it.
cool.
Okay then. So you'll have
And he-
your long rest within 4 hours, and you all wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning. Later in the morning, probably about 8-9 o'clock. What do you want to do?
So I bolt awake.
What time do we have to meet? Wherever we're meeting.
They didn't specify a time. It was more just the morning.
Okay, I wake up, I bolt awake, and I start knocking on our room door, saying, "Guys, we're going on an adventure."
At this point, you hit Duo. Go away.
In usual fashion, I kick Duel.
Ugh.
Wake up, you
Fine.
lazy fuck! Come on, we're going on an adventure.
Oh, that's no way to treat a lady. Oh, fine. Then she gets out.
Are you a lady? Really?
As that boom, a slap.
That woke you up. Fine, come on, let's go.
Okay. So everyone wakes up. You head downstairs. As you get downstairs, you feel a little twinge in your head, and then just a voice crackles through. It's almost like static that you hear in your ears, and then a voice resonates in your head. You lot, I heard you're going to Kryptgarden. Come to my shop before you go.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh no.
Bye. And the message snaps off.
Am I the only one who heard that? Please tell me I'm not the only one who heard that.
No, I heard it.
God.
too.
Thank God.
It's from that guy that stuck me in a barrel again.
Oh yeah, we should visit him.
I'm curious,
Funny.
did Duel hear that as well?
Duel heard it as well, yes. No.
Has Wes met Duel?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think he has.
I think she's been to his shop when you've gone to collect your items. No. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
no, she I think she had, yeah.
I think she has been.
Oh, okay.
Nah, fucking strumming it off again.
Is this
Make
Rob?
it stop.
Yeah. Just wonderfully talk to the out of hours people. Said the network, the site's down. They said this is a secondary contact. Call the primary. I said
Hey.
I did. It's redirected.
Okay, go and turn that off, or I kick you out of the game. It's that simple. I'm serious. No, just not mute yourself. Go and turn off Castle Rock, or mute it, or I'll kick you. He does this at work as well, and he has the speakers on sometimes, and I need to stab him. So feel free to either mute it in the soundbar or
Yes,
close
but I
it.
need to keep in touch with that thing, don't I?
No, you could just go into the sound settings and mute it.
I tried. It won't.
Then kill it. Anyway, so you all hear the message in your head from what you recognise as the voice of Wes, and he requests you visit his shop before you head off.
We didn't leave anything with him, did we?
You hear a voice
So-
just in your head,
yeah,
Aishi.
so-
No. And it goes again.
Okay, I'm assuming he just wants us to grab some of his crap and take it somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll be to Kryptgarden since that's where he knows we're going.
So,
Buy some goodies.
where to?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
This is
I'll
like
make
this.
my way down to Wes's.
Okay, is everyone going as a group?
Sure.
Sure.
You all seem so thrilled to go visit Wes. I thought you liked Wes. He gave you toys. So as you wander groggily down towards Wes's Wondrous Wares, you open up the door, and for once you actually see Wes sat at his counter on the back end of the shop. Just like, took you long enough. Come in.
Ah, well met to you too, Wes.
Yeah, whatever. Come in.
So, what do you want?
So, I hear you're going to Kryptgarden, is that right?
Possibly, yeah.
I need a favour.
Oh,
Actually,
boy.
I have a quest for you. Because you look like a
Uh,
capable bunch of adventurers.
Did you put it on the billboard?
No, I've come direct to you because I know you're relatively competent.
You don't know us very well.
Relative, I said relatively.
I
Okay,
know.
what do you want? What do you want?
In the deep in the forest, there's a hidden cave. I don't know its exact location. I just know it's almost central to the forest, near a river. Inside that cave grow very powerful magical crystals, and I want some of them.
What are they called?
Called Draken crystals.
What do they do?
They hold. They just hold a lot of magic power. You won't understand. I just need some of them for something I'm working on. If you give me some for me, I'm sure I can do something for you. And I'll even give you a fee up front. I really need these crystals.
Oh, okay. No, guys, what do you think?
Something tells me we'll be in the area anyway. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we might as well do something, right?
Fine. Okay. You take this with you, and he slides a ring over the counter. It'll help you get in contact. Help me get in contact with you, and you to get in contact with me. You should find it useful. And you two, those things I made for you, pass them here. I'll charge them up for you.
Okay, I slide over my glove.
Gloves.
Glove the sister.
Singular. Hey, glove.
I'm assuming there aren't charges on both anyway. I'm assuming
they work as a set.
I'm gonna take it in my own opinion that my charges are on the right hand.
Okay. Temerity, do you hand over your bow?
Yeah. Even though I didn't use any charges, I'll let him see what he does.
He looks over the bow. Oh, he snaps his finger, and you see a flash of light up on the gloves, and for you, Aishi, and your charge is restored. He looks at the bow. Oh, we haven't used this much, have you? Oh well. Snaps his fingers, and you see a flash on it anyway. Here you go. And don't forget this ring. That's this.
Okay.
Consider this your upfront payment.
A ring to talk to you. We really need that stuff.
It's not just for me. Just take it.
Okay, I take the ring in my gloves and I go to shake his hand.
As you hold your hand out, he just looks at it. Now. Now we bring them. Just bring me as many of the crystals as you can. I need lots. Just bring me what you can, and I'll make sure you're very generously rewarded.
Just out of curiosity, you've told us what they are. What do they look like?
Blue crystals grow out of the ground in clusters, clumps.
Grow out of the ground in clusters and clumps. Okay, in
Yeah.
this weird cave in the middle of the forest.
Do they have any properties we should be wary of?
I don't think so.
Would they get?
Don't
They would
drop
cooperate.
them.
They would cooperate with a bag of holding, right?
Let me have a look at your bag.
Showing the bag.
Looks at it, snaps his fingers. Now it will.
What did you do to it?
You don't need to know.
I'm sorry. You did something I own. I do need to know.
Just wait. The crystals, they don't like being interfaced with magic. And sometimes they go bang if you do. You do it wrong. And that's magic. So I don't want you. I just made your bag not explode.
All right, thank you. It's not going to have any other effects that I would notice, is it?
Don't think so.
Okay, fine. We've got to go. If we when we get the chance, we'll try and pick up your crystals. Thank you very much. Bye.
Good.
With that, I take the ring and I give it to Hasai.
Okay. So Hasai, as you get given the ring, it kind of comes with a little instruction note as well. And you've been given a ring of telepathy.
Okay.
The ring allows you to cast the sending spell. It contains 3 charges and regains 1d3 charges on each long rest. It also allows you to cast the message cantrip as a cantrip.
Okay.
So that's now available as an item. It's now as an item card.
So I missed that a bit because I was doing work. We all got these, or just me, or what?
Just you.
Just me, right? Okay.
And
Oh
for
man, I didn't know it actually did stuff.
Also, it's going to do stuff.
and for both Temerity and Aishi, as you've kind of held the weapons that you have, they feel different. They are now the 1d4 fire damage has now also been upgraded to 1d8. per
Oh,
charge.
shit.
Oh, nice.
What, with 30 charges?
With 30 charges still.
What the fuck? Yeah, boy.
Okay.
He really wants those crystals.
You don't sell scrolls, do you? This is more not to do with casting. This is more to do with learning.
I don't have any on me at the moment, no.
Okay.
I can write some.
Yes, I
It
think.
takes me a while.
Okay.
You can't have them now.
Oh no, I agree now, but I think it's knowing that you do it. I can possibly put together a list of suitable things, and we can come to an arrangement when time is not so pressing.
Okay. Fine. As many as you can.
If I get more rolls like that, I'll be happy.
Yeah. You're far
I
too
just
strong.
picture Ice off on the side just punching things.
Using up all the
Flames.
charges, just setting trees on fire.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure my macro still worked. But I walk out of the shop and sort of head on over to where we're supposed to go.
Okay, so as a group, you head over to Bartrands.
Did we have to
Should we look
go?
into getting some holy water?
You can try and get some holy water if you want.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
but-
might be helpful.
We have a
Well,
priest,
Hannah should probably know
Yeah.
where to get some.
we have
I
a priest
also
coming with
think-
us now. Do we need one?
You've actually got a healer with you this time.
Yeah, she also knows. Does she know Turn Undead as well?
Every cleric knows Turn Undead. No, she doesn't know Turn Undead. She knows Destroy Undead.
Oh, even better.
No. If
It's an
where's
ability,
this place-
not a spell.
Yeah, I thought it was clerics, which is why I said.
Yeah.
But I didn't know whether she was 100% like proper cleric or not because fuck knows. If Wes's place is near the market, I'd like to stop and get a pastry on the market too.
Roll me an investigation check.
So this is just to eat in front of a sigh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't take you very long, and you do see a baker's stand. You see croissants and pasties and different various baked goods. They smell delicious.
Okay, I pick up 6 assorted baked goods in a bag.
You gain 6 assorted baked goods. That'll be 5 silver.
Okay, I pay the 5 silver, return to the gang, and sort of. Actually, I pick up 7. 1 for Johanna. I'm being a nice guy too.
Oh, that'd be good.
And I hand out some pastries.
He went donut shopping for us.
Sai, make me a dex saving throw.
Are you kidding me?
Sai, make me a dex saving throw.
Oh dear. And so it continues.
As you get this lovely croissant. I mean, it looks good. Golden brown, flaky pastry. It looks so good. You go to take a bite, and that same seagull that tried... No, you killed the seagull. Another seagull.
A friend of that seagull.
Okay.
Swoops
Just
down,
before
and
the
you almost get this vision of you killing the other seagull, and you saw this one in the background, and you saw venom in its eyes as it swoops down and takes your croissant and flies away.
with my deck saving throw, can I lean over and just sort of punch it out the way?
As it just grabs its talons, just grab onto the croissant, and Icy's fist punches him in the face. This seagull goes flying, hits a wall, slides down in a comedic fashion, and you're still holding your croissant.
Or at least most of it. Thank you,
It took a
Mr.
little bit of the croissant with it, but you have the majority of this croissant.
I do think fate has something in against being baked goods, but never mind.
And then a bird shits on it.
I think fate's trying to tell you.
It doesn't really.
I think fate's trying to tell you to keep a better grasp on your baked goods, man. And with that, I just take a bite out. I take a bite out of my normal croissant and carry on.
Awesome. Okay then, so where to now? Heading to Bartrands, or are you going to try and find holy water?
Johanna?
Whatever.
Johanna is at Bartrands, or she said she'd meet you there.
We'll meet her there. She'll know where to get it rather than waste time.
As soon as you got the door to the left.
I think if all else fails, can't Johanna bless water to make it holy water?
You
I don't know. Why do you ask her?
So you walk over to Bartrands, and as you open the door, you see Johanna chatting with Bartrand. 3, 2, 1. You see Johanna chatting with Bartrand. I see bro hugs going on in the background. Sorry, Johanna is having a chat with Bartrand, and as you walk in, oh, nice of you to join us. As she looks down at an invisible watch.
Right, I
Sleep
need to
well.
go and respond.
Sleep well.
I'm more tired now than I was before.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Okay then. Are we ready to go? Is there? Do you need any provisions? My good friend here, Bartram, has many wares for sale. Is there anything you need to stock up? Have you food and water?
Actions couldn't hurt.
Yeah. How long do we think we're going to be out?
Bartram said, the trip to the undisclosed location is probably taking about 3 days
Okay.
by
Right.
cart.
Okay. Do we get any
Rush.
clues as the undisclosed location? As in, is it likely to be in the same direction as the large amount of undead we had a scuffle with last night?
Yes.
Is it
Right.
related?
Well, I guess I can tell you the undisclosed location now. Don't tell anybody about this, because it's like
Dude.
secret squirrel.
Do you want to wait till we're on the road already?
It's fine. I'm not. I'm not going with you. I am going out there. You guys are going. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
So,
We're escorting you.
oh
Yeah,
no,
just
you're
think-
escorting the wagon. I'm staying here. I ain't fucking going out there. So deep in near the heart of Kryptgarden Forest, there's a fort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what sort of insane people live there?
Have you heard of the Blood Hunters?
Ah,
Oh,
that sort of insane people.
Don't we know one? Don't we know a blood hunter? Who's a blood hunter? I feel like we know one.
I feel like I do.
Is this your lot or a different bunch I say over to Kinder?
This will be a different lot. Mine,
Dead.
and I do the hand across the neck motion.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't think you guys strayed into like public places. Anyway, they've got some kind of fort there. Well, there was. I might not be there anymore. I hope it's still there. It should be there. They're pretty good at the old like killing dead things, but there's a lot of them. They should be alright. But these supplies need to go to that fortress. They're quite excluded, and they take a monthly supply donate. They take a monthly stock of supplies, food, water, things like that, and that's what you'll be escorting to them.
Okay. Just so we know what we're getting into. These supplies, do they involve like large amounts of arrows and that sort of stuff?
Sometimes.
So it's not exactly safe then, right? Okay.
Kryptgarden's never been safe. Why the fuck you put a fort there? I ain't got a clue. But these no offense, these blood hunter types, they're not normal.
Oh yeah, these ones are insane.
Well, anyone who lives in the Kryptgarden can't be normal.
I know, a bit weird, aren't they? But whatever I'm sure there's a reason. But you need to get these supplies to them. This time it's food, water, a large tankard of ale, a large barrel of ale as well. Johanna, no, leave that alone. That's got to get me in one piece. Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is there a penalty if not all of this makes it? Just curious.
Yeah, the blood hunters aren't the kind of person that you want to steal from. They're, like I said, they're not normal. They're probably just if you stole something from, they'll probably just shoot you, and then do
I
stuff
can shoot
to you.
further than they can. I can shoot further than they can.
Yeah, but you probably don't want to. So you feel free to try, but I won't be hiring you again because you'll be dead.
Johanna, if we're going in the middle of lots of places with undead, my colleague had an idea which is about holy water. I'm thinking this is probably going to be quite useful.
Definitely. Don't worry. I have several skins full of the stuff with me. I carry it at all times.
Well, if we have a cart, we could actually potentially carry quite a lot.
It's not that easy to get hold of. It takes a while to make.
Well, I'm not being familiar with such things. I thought I'd ask.
I can bless water, but it's not quite the real stuff. It takes a while to properly infuse the water with divine energies. Had I several days to prepare, I could make some, but I don't think we do.
No.
Right. Okay.
What
Well,
you got
to
ordered?
know what our limitations are.
Limitations.
Right. So, how many carts are we taking?
Just the one. It's quite a large cart, two horse job. But it should be enough room in there for yourselves and the supplies.
Okay. Right. We have all the sort of camping equipment we need. Johanna, do you actually have your own, or are you going to sleep in the cart, or what?
To be honest, sleeping is going to be interesting, because lots of dead out there. I'll wing it. We'll see how it goes. I have camping equipment with me, but I feel we may be napping in the cart.
Okay. Right. We were going to have a discussion about where we thought these things might come from in past history. We haven't had that, have we?
Not that I'm aware of. But I tell you what, if anybody knows, it's going to be these blood hunters.
So who are we talking to at the minute, just out of curiosity?
Johanna.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're in earshot of what's his name.
Yeah, you're in the shop with Bertrand, but no one else is in there at the moment.
All right. From your, are you been to this place before, Johanna?
To be honest, I didn't know it existed until I came and chatted to Bertrand. These guys are a very secretive order, and not many people even know they exist. I had no idea they had a fortress in the middle of Kryptgarden. If I did, I would have gone there before.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. All right.
I know a lot of things, but this I did not.
Okay. I turn to Kindar and I say, so did you know about these guys?
I mean, I knew they were around, but we never really talked much our orders. They're very separate.
Okay. Do you reckon it'd be worth our while trying to talk to them while we're in there?
Well, yeah. I mean, they'll know all about this, I imagine.
Well, you're one of these
They're in the heart of
blood.
the storm.
I'm guessing you know more about blood hunters.
Oh yeah, that's who it was. Kindar's the blood hunter I know.
God, guys, I've been gone for like 5 minutes. You're already making stuff awkward.
says Aishi.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, so are you guys ready to move out?
I think we have what we need. I can't get the spells I wanted from Wes for the time being. I think yes. Though I think we want to make quite sure those large things that those undead hill giants are not anywhere near the gates before we go out of them, though.
Yeah, what
Otherwise,
way
this
are we
trip
going?
could end very quickly.
I've seen. I've heard a lot of chatter around town this morning. Sounds like something, a lot of the city guards have been heading out and clearing some of the roads. So the area around Waterdeep should be pretty safe at least.
So is that the way we're going?
Getting out further towards Kryptgarden is. No, I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm thinking that based on last night, we only want to travel during the day where possible. Temerity, I think if we're heading in that direction, seeing as carts are not known for their stealth, we probably want to have someone a reasonable distance in advance.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I
We
think...
could also have Grimble, right?
Hmm?
Grimble can
turn
fly.
into some kind of.
Well, Grimble can
Well,
kind of
actually,
fly.
yes. You aerial surveillance would be perfect. I mean, your owl. I just don't want us to run into something before we can see what it is.
Well, this is
Don't you
awkward.
have a familiar as well, Hasai?
Yes, Side does have a familiar. Sorry, I need to shut up.
You could send it.
Okay.
Yeah. But how far I can communicate with a familiar is rather limited.
You could fly like above us and keep like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
UAV.
100 feet.
Yeah. Daz, hello. Can you hear us?
Yep, all good.
Hello. Well, this is awkward.
Hiya.
So I half replaced you just for this session with Danny over here, and now you've turned up. This makes my life awkward.
That's so good, I can just listen in.
No, that's fine.
Still have 2L, don't we?
We do.
Have Daz take over Joel.
So I
Oh.
move into the third person.
Yeah, so Danny, my apologies for this really organised session. I'm chucking you over to a bard now.
Cool.
Learn quickly.
Yeah. I was gonna vicious mockery everybody.
Does he
Yeah,
have
yeah.
fixed-
This guy
Yeah.
knows. This
See,
guy knows.
He knows how to. He knows how. Just think, what would Ranos do? That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Cutting. No, it's all about cutting words, right?
But inspire people, sing a limerick, and mock them. That's pretty much all.
Just
we
shout
need
every now and again to shout over, "Hey, you're a cunt."
Very
Comment
ladylike. Okay, so
Yeah.
just.
Our
make
bard
me-
is not known for her ladylike qualities.
No, but she got very angry with me earlier and slapped her when I insinuated this.
That's because you kicked her.
I'm
We
gonna
have a
rejoin the
strange
call in a
relation-
second.
I have
Okay.
a strange relationship with the bard. Okay.
Everything you do is strange.
Yeah, to be fair, you know.
Anyway,
Right. But going back to how we're scouting, I can turn my familiar into something that can fly, and I can have that running. I think we really, really don't want to run into something that can throw boulders in a cart.
That is a very good point.
Because it's a very big target, and it ain't going to avoid them.
To be fair, we'll probably miss all of them if they were heading out this way anyway. We'll probably like go past them.
I think we may well get past the ones by the city, but if we're heading to Kryptgarden, where undead are known to hang out, we don't know if there's any more on the road. That's the point.
Do we want to go off the road, maybe?
Well, actually, is there a road to this place? It's a hidden fortress. There won't be a road.
From what I could gather, these guys weren't following a road anyway, were they?
oh, that reminds me. Here, take this, and he gives you a looks to be like a lantern.
Right.
Take this with you. It'll reveal the path. Sorry, I completely forgot about that.
Any other things you might want that were really important that you had to tell us that you...
I was planning to go with you see, but after the attacks, I don't want to. So, sorry, I forget. I didn't plan this stuff, alright? Here, just take the fucking lantern. Put that up, and
Do
it
you
will
think you
reveal a
could
path
mark
through the
that number?
trees.
Okay, cool. So what is the extent of our business in Kryptgarden?
We're delivering like a monthly supply drop to a fort of blood hunters in Kryptgarden.
Aye.
Is there anything dangerous in the cargo that we need to be aware of that might react badly to being hit by the boulder?
Don't think
Yeah.
so.
The horses.
The horses might not like it. He's right. No,
Yeah.
it's just food, water, a few basic provisions and supplies.
Right.
Some nudie mags, you know.
Stop it.
The last 3 issues of Playboy. No,
Play bard.
last few issues of We Old Playboy.
Ye olde play bard. No, there's nothing dangerous, really, within the barracks. Just simple supplies.
Okay. Right. So you say, obviously things are more dangerous than usual. What would you expect to encounter on a normal delivery?
Oh, you
What?
know, the normal spiders,
Right.
bats,
Spiders. Bats.
zombies.
Right.
Is there anything nice as well, or is there just horrible things?
There's some smaller spiders. They're not too bad.
Probably still poisonous, though.
Oh yeah.
So no
They'll still kill
no
ya.
fields or cute little duckies or anything.
Zombie ducks, maybe.
I saw a rabbit once, and then an eagle ate it.
Okay, guys, have we got enough rations then?
Yeah.
It should take 3 days, I believe,
Hey,
like to get there.
hey, about 3 days 3 days travel to get into the forest and into the fort.
The tent has a shitload of rations in it, by the way, folks.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Johannes just
So-
looks a bit confused. Tent?
It's something Wes
You'll see
created.
it.
You'll see it.
We'll explain on the.
Where's
we'll
that?
explain
the,
on
the crazy halfling.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
We'll explain on the way. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you guys can keep that.
Surprisingly, it works. I was surprised too.
I'll
Yeah, I
believe
just-
it when I
just
Had
see
some
it.
modification.
There's just a couple of certain words that you shouldn't say while you're in the tent.
Like what?
No.
Like,
It's in the bag of holding. It's in the bag of holding.
Okay, so are you guys ready to head out then?
Yeah.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
that's-
Let's go. Cool.
Okay. Alright, the cart's out back. Let me bring it round. You go out front, I'll bring it round.
Do we have a reasonable idea of which way we're going to?
Towards
Do you have a
Kryptgarden.
lantern?
You all have a map.
It's north. Yeah.
Northeast.
Northeast.
There's 2 roads we could follow, like north or west, and then depending on which one.
Just
Go north or
just for the
west.
sake of it, I'm gonna talk to the guy and ask him to just roughly put out on a map which way he normally takes.
Northeast, and then left, and then turn west and towards Kryptgarden.
Sounds good.
I think Roll20 has just died on me.
Oh no, we've lost the say. Alright
Oh,
then.
it's back.
And he's back. Alright, so you guys heading out?
Yeah.
Okay, Johanna walks out with you, and she goes, "Okay, so when I got here a bit earlier, I've done what I can to put some warding magic around the cart. Hopefully, it should keep the minor undead away from us at least a little bit. I don't know how well it will work against the larger ones, but the small ones, like the zombies and the wolves that we encountered before, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
I mean,
Well, maybe
so
we
far-
could get the miners to work for us.
Miners?
I think
minor-
that's illegal
minor
in this
zombies?
part of the country.
Unfortunately, we won't be doing that.
I agree with Johanna on this one.
Or I'd probably have to kill you myself if you turn to necromancy. I will kill you. Just saying.
No, it was a really crap joke. I was referring to zombies with a pickaxe, minor zombies.
Oh, I thought you were referring to young zombies.
No.
Right. What? Moving on. Do your abilities allow you to sense when these things are near?
I generally get a good sense of it. Yes.
Okay.
Like a chill down the spine.
Right. Well, let's head out to the gate. Unless we've picked up what we need. We've had a recent attack, so I'm thinking at the very least they will have been pushed back for the time being. Let's see what the prospects of making a breakout are.
Okay.
And there's my phone. Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. Okay, so moving you guys back to here. City walls. There you go. Okay then. Who would like to drive the cart?
I would
I'm
vote
good.
Hasai drives the cart, or someone not me.
Someone that isn't Hasai who does everything.
I'm
I can do
scouting
a boat,
ahead.
so I can go up front.
Yep, so Kindar, you want to drive?
Yeah, I imagine it's easier than a boat.
Animal handling is actually a skill that I have, but I've never actually used.
Ah, come up front with me.
Yeah, so two of you could, there's 2 seats up front, so you can, well, Kindar, you have control of the cart now, so you can move it. Don't you feel special?
Oh, this is awesome. Give it 1,000 hit points.
Okay, yeah, give it 1,000 hit points and 2 armor. It's super vulnerable to everything. It takes 10 times damage from everything, including rocks.
Oh.
Just as like a little sideline thing as well. As Hasai got the scrolls last time, and I'm a very literate person, I'd just like him to, if anything, just write out some of the weird language that he saw earlier, so that I could learn a little bit of it.
You can't learn it.
No, but I'd at least like to try.
You can ask Hasai when he gets back. I have a feeling he'll tell you the same thing. Okay, actually, while Charles is away, you ask Hasai to read that. He goes, "Do you understand? Do you have any kind of magic ability?"
No, I'm just a very literate person.
But without understanding magic, you can't read this.
Ah.
So, no. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's something, guys. So, are you departing?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Should we ask the guards to see what's outside first before we open the gates? Make sure it's clear.
The gates are open now. So
okay.
the front gates have been open. You can see a few guards milling around.
Yeah.
Cullen is not there though.
Yeah, he's on night shift.
He's working shifts.
It should be pretty safe then if the gates are open and it's early morning.
Yeah.
Well, days.
Okay, so you head out and you start travelling up the road towards the northeast. You travel the first hour, 2 hours of your travel. You're travelling at a decent pace at this point as well. The first hour or 2 of your travel seems pretty quiet, pretty normal. You can see a few corpses along the road, most of them burnt, and you can see 1 or 2 of the ogres that have seemed to have been felled, and several standard humanoid zombies. Most of the corpses burnt, and you also see a small patrol of guards walking back towards Waterdeep, looking quite ragged and tired. You can see them carrying torches and things like that.
Is this a day after the big fight that we had?
Technically the same day, but yeah, day after. Because the main fight was at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's now probably about 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and you did get a long rest. You travel for after about an hour. About an hour after you see these guards, you can see in the distance. Temerity, you notice this to start with, but you see in the distance figures, small, some of them larger, kind of ambling around, not doing huge amounts. Some of them are walking in various directions. Some of them just kind of stood still.
Zombies?
They look humanoid. Make a perception check for me.
Are they just like in the middle of the road or off it and stuff?
They're humanoid creatures. Maybe zombies, may not be. At the moment, only Temerity sees it because he's scouting ahead.
Alright, I'm just gonna continue going. They're people. Looks like people to me.
Okay, as you get a bit closer, you can see zombies. Um, zombie wolves, people zombies, even the odd ogre. Just kind of milling around. They don't seem to be moving in any kind of direction. Particular, some of like I said, some of them are just standing there. Some of them are wandering around. They're kind of all doing their own thing right now.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the cart, and we got some roadblock up ahead. Some zombies.
Well, they stood in
You
the
reckon
middle of
we
the
could skirt
path.
it?
They just stood around.
Yes.
So you should now move
Oh,
on to the
we're
next
very
one.
close. Then.
Oh, hey, there's one right next to the cart.
Do they look? Do they look aggressive, or do they just look sort of like they're walking about?
Well, I mean, they're just kind of shambling about, but they tend to get more aggressive when they smell people. We're sick.
So don't worry about putting yourselves on the map for now until we go into actual combat. I'll just give Kindar control of the cart.
Okay.
That doesn't. I've just completely messed that up. I fucked up.
Uh-oh.
You done fucked up, sir.
I done gone fucked up. There we go. Kindar, you can have control.
Yeah, got it.
But let me just go back and kill off the other thing because I did that the wrong way. Cool. There we go.
So can Johanna make anything that is a zombie try to run away?
Would you like to ask her? She's with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just while you were doing that, I was asking. But yeah, Johanna, could you make stuff run away?
Limit. I have the ability to, as the turn undead. In general, some the lesser ones are sometimes destroyed, but it does take a great deal of energy to do so. I prefer to keep hold of it for as long as possible. A lot of the wards and divine magic that are spread around this cart should keep the simple ones away from us. But if we encounter anything more intelligent, whites and anything along those lines, we may be in trouble.
Yeah, and just to make sure, I'm gonna stay with the cart now, and I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace. Gives everyone, including the horses, a +10 to stealth rolls.
Nice. Okay, so Temerity casts. You see a flicker of greenish energy from Temerity's hand as the rolling of the cartwheels, the clip clop clip clop clip clop of the horses ahead of you just all start to get that bit quieter. You're still making some noise, but it's relatively quiet. Would you like to continue?
So,
yeah.
I think so.
is anything blocking us at the minute then?
As you look ahead, you can see a few zombies seem to have ambled into the road.
Yeah. Are these like trees and just
Trees,
flat grass?
bushes, and bits like that, yeah. Random
Yeah.
foliage.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Should we try and cut the corner, maybe? Go through just skirt around the zombies, or do you want to just push through?
Yeah, I think we could go that way. I can, being a relatively stealthy, I can sort of pull in front of the cart a little bit and sort of possibly stealthily guide the zombies out of the way with a good roll.
Watch out for the wall soakers. They'll catch up to you.
Let's go bush bashing.
Yeah. I'll turn to Temerity and could someone like stand on top of the wagon?
Can I stand on top of it?
Yeah, it's like a fully enclosed
Yeah.
thing.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can stand on
I'll
top.
suggest you get up on top of your bow then, and if anything starts getting close or after
Sure.
Aichi,
So,
All right.
put it out.
Let's
Aishi,
stand
are
on-
you getting out?
How far around does the enchantment work of the cart? Does it work just on the cart, or is there like a reasonable distance around it?
Are you asking this to Johanna?
To either of you, yeah.
Well, you don't get to just ask the DM. You can ask Johanna, who formed the runes.
Ah, okay, it's runes. Yeah.
Well, you could.
What sort of enchantments do the runes have on the cart? Is there like an area effect or a distance thing,
It's
or is it just within?
it's unfortunately I've only managed to cover the cart itself at this point.
So are the horses not covered?
The horses are covered. Just the general area of the cart. It doesn't project much. It doesn't really project outside of it though. This is not my speciality, unfortunately.
Would
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
on top of the cart be okay?
I'm not sure. I've never really tried this
Mm.
before.
I'm sure as long as there's no like flying undead.
Suddenly, an undead seagull that was killed by Aishi earlier flies down, ignores temerity, goes inside, rifles through his size bag, takes a wine, and runs away.
I think I'll take my chances and I'll walk alongside the cart with my hand pushed up against it or something.
Okay.
And you have 30 feet from me for my spell.
That'd
to
be
get
cool.
the
for me.
stealth bonus.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
pop yourself on the map then, Aishi. With the cart. Don't throw yourself across.
Do.
So, I can see you fixed and read on all your health and stuff. Let's fix that for you. There we go.
40 something. I think it's like
I've done it.
46.
There you go. Okay then. Go on.
Then-
Do what you want. Just move slowly.
Okay, so Aishi, up. Stealthy.
Actually, if you want to roll me a stealth roll as well, and we can add 10 to that. If you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, I am. Give me a sec.
21. 21.
Alright.
Okay. Progress.
Okay, if you want to move the cart first, I'll go along with that.
Aren't you going ahead to clear the path a bit?
I'm sort of staying. I'm staying
Okay,
around
yeah.
the cart though, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm staying within a reasonable distance of the cart.
And as we go, I'm on top of the cart, and I'm gonna.
Yeah.
If too many things get in the way, I'm gonna start taking shots.
Like that.
That's a turn.
It's hard to
and a half.
turn it.
I know. Aishi, so as you're walking along, you pass relatively close to a zombie just to the north of you, and it does turn and turn to look at you and just starts shambling slowly in your direction.
I think she's got that one.
What do you want to do?
Okay, fine.
It seems to just be walking towards you at this point, not very quickly.
Are we moving faster than the zombie?
Yeah, quite easily. You can. Yeah.
Then I'll just carry on if we're moving faster than the zombie.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the zombie that's in front of the cart.
Okay.
Yes.
Make an attack.
That one. Really?
You still
Oh.
hit,
God.
dealing 26 points of piercing damage and just through the face as it falls.
Jesus.
I'll
Okay,
thumbs up.
As
Would you
you
say
do,
I'm
as the zombie falls, you see some of the other ones, Temerity and Aishi, you notice this. Some of the other ones that are to the north and south, they kind of turn and look over to where you are. The wall, you can see several of them turning to look. And again, they start to slowly shuffle towards you.
Okay, it's saying that then. Can I quickly punch this zombie to my left then?
Yeah, it's slowly shambling towards you.
Yeah. Do you need me to make a stealth roll to see if I can do it quietly too?
Nah, just punch it. I'll keep your stealth roll. Are you
Punch
using a
you.
charge?
No, I'm not using a charge.
Okay, you hit it and deal 12 points of damage. It hits you back.
No, I get 3 shots first.
Kind of. No. As you lash out to give it a punch, it swings back at you,
Okay.
missing. And then as it swings, it just kind of aimlessly swings at you, and you swack another uppercut, and down it goes. It's as its head just kind of cracks, and it falls backwards, and down it goes.
Okay, I quickly run forwards and just sort of shove the zombie out the way of the cart as well.
Yeah, good. Is this like a bush I could go through, or would that be?
Yeah.
impassable?
That's like a tiny little bush. You can go over that quite easily.
Yeah.
Just not trees. Several of the
Just do a bit of off-roading.
several of the zombies around are now just kind of looking and very slowly shuffling in your direction. They're not even the wolves that are kind of moving. They're almost lazily just lagging towards you. They sit as if they seem. I know zombies are very generally slow and shambly anyway, but these ones seem even more so. Even almost as if they're tired or low on energy or something like that.
I'm
But-
gonna whisper to Aishi to come round the other side.
Okay, I'd like to do that. Just sort of pull around here and have a go at this
Hey.
one around here as well.
Would I know if it's normal for zombies for that to happen to zombies?
So, roll me a nature check.
Alright, and this is my favorite enemy, so I have advantage on it.
Yep, you can have advantage on it.
Oh man, I suck at intelligence.
That's not
Ooh.
bad. 15.
Thank
Thank God for advantage. So, yeah, you've studied undead, and you know you've encountered them before. You know a bit about them. This is not what you consider normal activity for a zombie. You've heard that sometimes they are more lethargic during sunlight, more active during the night. That hits. But normally, they attack. They generally, if they're going to attack, they attack on sight, and they'll do what they can to do so. These ones almost seem lazy, or out of energy.
Okay,
They seem weak.
they're so they're inert basically. Somebody flicked the off switch.
Maybe. You get the idea is that whatever was controlling them has stopped controlling them, and they're just kind of doing their own thing right now, which isn't a lot.
Okay. Alright.
And that hits Corey. So feel free to make a follow-up attack.
Okay, cool. At this point, seeing they're a bit docile, I'm not being aggressive. I'm just trying to be quiet, go for the legs, and get them down.
Okay. Zombie comes up, smack, smack, down it goes. Pretty.
What's the thing I see straight in front of me?
This?
Yeah.
A doggy or a wolf.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Bit mangy. It starts moving towards you very slowly. Feel free to keep moving the cart, Kinder.
I'm gonna take a shot at the wolf.
Fire away.
Zombie wolves are not cool.
That'll hit. Down goes the wolf.
Okay, I shuffle upwards as well, and seeing that there's a zombie upwards, I just sort of take a stab at that while we go past.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cart is starting to move away from you now, Corey.
Oh yeah, I know. I thought we were gonna. I didn't realise we were moving quickly.
Yep, you kind of punch the zombie, and it staggers back a little bit, and then you run off. You can see several more now starting to close in around you. Johanna says, "Wait. You hear from within the cart. Just, Aishi, get back in the cart.
Okay, I get back in the cart.
I want to try something." As you do, as Aishi hops into the back of the cart, the creatures seem to lose interest. I see. So they're drawn to, if they see or smell something living, they'll go for it. But it appears the wards and the caravan are working.
Okay, no, cool. I was just trying to be helpful, but that's actually better off to know.
To be honest, I'm quite impressed that this has worked.
Yeah, I have a D&D game.
I didn't expect it to go this well, but I'm glad it does. Okay, so we can just leave it there. So you
Can I
guys,
like wave at this guy to go past him?
I have a D&D game.
yeah, sure. Completely blanks. It's almost as if you're not there.
Thanks.
As the cart strafes and drifts slightly. So you guys travel like this in the same kind of fashion for probably the next 12 hours. Okay, you see Dotted around the landscape, you can see various undead creatures, and they seem to ignore you for the most part. The zombies, there's wolves, even the ogres themselves just seem to be wandering aimlessly without any direction or purpose. You can see some of them have just collapsed. As you travel, you can see some of the creatures have just purely collapsed on the floor, with nothing going on. Yeah. So you travel like this for about 12 hours, and as you've been travelling for a while, night starts to descend. Say 10 hours, not 12. Night, the sun starts to set. Kindar, you can and both Grimble, you notice the horses are now starting to get a bit tired as well.
I'll turn to the back and say, I think it's time for us to bunker down for the night.
I
Okay,
agree.
Do you reckon? Can we find like a reasonable place to do so? Well, there aren't loads of
can I-
zombies around.
As you look around, you are currently on a path surrounded by plains and hills.
I summon my owl companion and ask if it can find a suitable cover.
Okay. Make me a normal Make me an investigation check just using your roll. So you send the owl fluttering off, flies off. You can see it scouting around, having a look around. Comes back, lands on your shoulder, just shakes its head.
Can I, with my natural explorer feat, would I know of anywhere around here? So I can recall every terrain that I've been in.
Yeah, you haven't been this way before.
Okay.
But again, you can have a bit of a look around. You have a look around and think, this area is pretty barren. This is kind of like the frontier area. There's not a lot going on at all. It's just road, and more road.
Okay, I turn to Hasai and say, right, shall we get the tent out and get everyone set in for the night?
I think so.
Having missed what I'm being asked about, I shall defer to the GM.
So you've been travelling now for most of the day. It's night. It's dropping to night. People are looking for a campsite, and she's just asked if you want to get out and put the tent up.
What? In the middle of the zombies?
No, we're not in the middle of zombies, are we?
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, are we still surrounded by zombies?
zombies are everywhere.
I think we're gonna be surrounded by zombies until we get there.
Is the tent very big? Like, could we put it up on top of the?
The
On top of
tent
the
is
car.
15 foot. What is A, it's
It's not going
circular,
to fit the car.
and B, it's 15 foot across. No,
And it's purple.
and it's
Oh, I thought
dark
I
purple.
thought it was one of those magical
With a
things
sign.
where like the inside is bigger than the outside.
It's
No,
not a
no, it's not that good. I couldn't afford something that good, fancy. It just shrinks down very small when you're not using it. That's the only advantage.
Okay.
Johanna turns. So it's two at this point. I don't think I could ward anything like that. I'm
We could just sleep in the
surprised the
cart.
cart worked. But yeah.
Shall we just sleep in the cart for the night?
Do you think
How long does the
your
ward
ward will
last?
I don't know.
I think we should just keep going
I
and
think
take it in shifts to rest in the cart.
But
Yeah, that sounds good.
The horses are tired.
the horse.
Yeah.
Julian,
the
is there anything you can do to help them along? Is there anything you can do to reinvigorate them?
Don't know. I don't think so.
If you have do you have a restoration spell or anything like that?
Do the zombies look like they're getting more active as the sun goes down?
So, Temerity, as you're still perched on the top, you can see some of the zombies that were collapsed on the floor. They start to get up, and the wolves that were just kind of lurching around, not even moving, start sniffing and looking around. They seem to be growing more active.
I'll be right back. I just got to grab my folder because that has a list of all my prepared stuff.
Okay.
I think I remember lesser restoration being a thing at some point.
It's always greater restoration.
I do have lesser restoration. I don't know if I've got it prepared though. Just got to check.
Okay.
Does Johanna?
I have restoration. I can cast restoration. Do you think that'll help on the horses? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I treat people, not animals.
I would think that would be a druid knowledge check or something to see that, possibly.
I'll wait for the druid to come back.
Actually, can rangers cast that spell at any level? Because they might know.
They do. They can learn it, but I do not know it.
Okay.
Would I be able to
How
grab
heavy?
some berries to make like an adrenaline shot or something?
How heavy? How heavy is
No.
the cart? Can we help alleviate the strain on the horses by pushing?
It's a
Getting
decent
out.
sized. This is a decent sized cart. This is carrying 7 people and what looks to be probably a month's worth of provisions for a fortress.
Well,
it's a big
may I
cart.
suggest that not having it carrying 7 people might help a bit?
If we're outside the cart, the zombies get a bit more angry towards us.
And
Well,
the
I would
other
say
part-
keeping the cart moving might be more important at this stage. As long as we can outrun the zombies, it's not too much of an issue.
they also appear to be getting more active as the sun sets.
Let's just not stop. Let's keep going for now.
But then we won't have any horses left.
I do have lesser restoration.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to try and cast it on the horse?
I'll give it a shot. I don't have anything written down on Roll20.
That's fine. So Grimble, as you hop out of the cart to go around to see the horses, some of the zombies. So I'm going to put you guys just back over here for the cart wise. We're just going to keep reusing this bit of the map because it's what I've got. So as you hop out of the cart, several of the zombies turn and start moving towards you again. Similar to as I did before, but quicker.
It's getting dark, did you say?
It's at this by the yes, it's getting quite dark now.
I'm gonna say that while he goes out there, I'm gonna go out to cover him as well.
And
If he
still
has
being-
to get out to touch the horses.
Right.
Johanna, at
So-
this point, Johanna drops out and drops out as well of the cart. Says, "Okay, you guys sort the horses out. I'll try and keep you covered."
Did we get our hit points back after the rest?
Yes,
Mm.
you all had a
Thank
long
you.
rest.
So I see Johanna out there. That's where I was going.
I was fixing it. I was fixing it. So
I was just trying to see if it was deliberate. That was all.
no. She's looking a bit wary though. She walks. Sees one of the wolves comes up and clonk. You see her draw this mace that projects some kind of seems to project some kind of light from it and smack. She walks over, strikes the zombie dog, and it dissolves into ash.
Okay. I'm going to cast dancing lights and have them start slowly drifting around the cart to give us some vision. Because they aren't too bright, so they shouldn't draw too much attention.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking otherwise Aishi won't be able to see soon.
So Aisha, you see one of the zombie dogs starts walking towards you relatively quickly, as well.
Yeah.
Feel free to make your full round.
Yeah.
So Grimble, you cast lesser restoration on the horse. The horse and your zombie dog goes down. The horses were looking quite fatigued, quite tired. But as you reach out and give them a bit of a cuddle and a bit of a restoration spell, they seem to perk up a bit, and you get the idea. These guys could probably go for a bit longer.
Okay, so we're all good, guys. Let's hit the road again.
Back in the car.
Yeah, I punched this one first.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Johanna takes another zombie to the north. Cronk.
What is
All
it with these? I just I crit failed most of my damage rolls there. What the fuck?
You suck. She goes, okay,
Oh, wow.
back in the car. As Johanna runs around the back and jumps from the back of the car. Okay, I'm not sure how long. I need to concentrate on these runes. It's on these wards because I have a feeling they're going to be a bit. These guys seem to be getting a bit more agitated. So deal
May
with
I-
me for a little bit.
We've got a cart full of arrows. May I suggest our archers start
I
clearing
never said
the
there were
path?
arrows in this.
So
I never said there were arrows in this,
I asked about that when we're in the shop.
and I said no. I said
Ah, I
sometimes.
thought you said they did. Okay.
Sometimes.
I have arrows, and I have a plan. Not a good plan. It's Temerity's dumb shit. But
I also have
So,
some arrows.
but as Johanna gets down, you see she kind of sits down, crosses the leg, and goes, seems to go into some kind of meditative trance. And as she does so, she starts to emit a faint glow, and you can see several runes that had been popped around the outside of the wagons. Start to glow slightly.
as we're moving, I want to use
Yep.
the charges on my bow, and I'm going to start shooting trees to try to make the trees catch flame and lure the zombies off the road.
Fireflies, like fireflies to lights. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I
If
can.
if you don't want to use your charges, I do have the dancing lights, which I can move up to. I think it's 120 feet away, and I can move them 60 feet each round as a bonus action.
Let me see something. Should probably check my inventory and see what I have. Might have something for this.
I can use predestination to set tree, like to cause a fire. So I could probably do that on a tree, and it's a cantrip.
That could work.
What's the range on that though? Is it 30 feet?
I think so. Yes.
Might be able to do that.
10 feet, prestidigitation.
Oh, 10 feet. Okay.
So in
Oh,
order to
minor
do that,
illusion is 30 feet.
good idea, but you probably have to get out and get near the trees. You're welcome to do
Okay.
this. So what's the plan?
Well, I can use minor illusion to like distract them away from the cart, and that's 30 feet.
Yep,
Ah,
that'd
fuck,
be
I'm
good.
just
What
going
are-
to
yeah.
start shooting them.
What do the rest of you want to do? So, Temerity, you're just going to shoot zombies?
Yeah.
Okay,
Anything that gets two
Duel
zombies.
is going to create some illusions. Grimble, is there anything you want to do?
I will help with the illusions because I can do minor illusion as well.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so
Do
my
you want-
dancing lights could probably cover them as well and make
Yeah.
them more noticeable.
The dancing lights, I can do 4 dancing lights, but they all have to be within 20 feet of each other. Do you want them to illuminate where we're going, or do you want them to put somewhere else? Ping on the map where you want them. I've got a reasonable range.
This bit looks like it's a bit full, so try and keep those ones away, maybe.
Yeah,
By the
I
way, I can see the whole map. Am I meant to be able to see that?
Everyone can see the map, it's not hidden.
Okay.
All right, so it says that I can make my dancing lights into a roughly humanoid shape, which I imagine might encourage zombies to go try and hit it because they're
Yep.
intangible.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
okay, I'll do it similar to area to wherever the guys do their illusions, and it's a cantrip, so I can keep it going, and it lasts up to a minute. I just have to keep recasting it.
Okay, Aishi, is there anything you want to do?
With Temerity, I'm probably just going to whack out a bow and shoot something.
I think
Good
hit
call.
to get too close.
So you guys just aiming to pick off ones that get too close to the cart or in the way?
Either in the way or a bit too close, yeah. I'll probably do too close because I have a shorter range of sight.
Okay.
Yeah,
then.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. So Temerity, you get the clearing the road, and let's see how that goes.
All right.
Okay.
My God, we're organised. How did that happen?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, so for the next 10 hours. You do this. You spend time creating illusions, moving lights away. Temerity and Aishi, you take pot shots at anything that gets too close.
I think we're going to have to start doing shifts at this rate if we're doing it continuously.
Like I say, you're going to be
can
doing
sleep
this throughout
during
the night.
day, I think.
So it's up to you guys if you want to carry on, if you want to take shifts or what.
I think
Well,
shifts.
me and is it Duel that's doing the minor illusions? We can take shifts with that.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
And
so
I can take shifts with Temerity to shooting stuff.
Yeah.
but nobody else can do the lights, can they? Can
Me and
make
you can sleep during the
illusions
day because we
glow?
won't be needed.
Hmm?
Yeah. I can. Let me just see. Do I have lights?
I don't think you have dancing lights.
No, dancing lights.
Okay.
Fairy light. That's it.
So you all take in turn. You've all got what you want to be doing. You can all. So I'm not going to organise it exactly. But throughout the night, you guys, for the next, like I said, the next 10 to 12 hours, taking in shifts, taking a bit of a rest, getting up, doing some of your illusions, taking some shots at some zombies, and you through the next 12 hours you continue this rotation, defending your cart from attack.
Can we get some idea as to how many of these damn things there are? This is a worrying number.
The entire area just seems to be not covered, but they just seem to be sprawled out all across the plains.
Yeah. But if
Do
if
we
we
ever
put
see
all
a
together,
wire or
this is
anything?
a huge number.
There was an army that somebody felt was sufficient to attack a city. That's how many there are.
Yeah, but it got thrown back. This is
You get
a lot.
might
This
be
is
the
what
remains. Could be the remains. It could be stragglers. You don't know. Could be
The damn things got up again after we killed them.
Could be anything. You don't know. Anyway, so you guys do this until the morning. You see with the relief, you see the sun start to peek up from beyond the horizon. You peek up from. You see the sun start to peek up from behind the horizon. As it do so, some of the zombies that were shambling over towards the cart seem to grow lax and droopy and lose some of their focus. And as morning comes, it returns to very much the similar situation that you found yourself in beforehand. And you seem relatively safe. You see Johanna is still sat there in her meditative stance. Right now you're not sure if she's glowing or sleeping.
Okay. Does Johanna need to be doing this during the day, or does she need to rest? Because we're several days away, aren't we? Or have I lost track of where we are?
We should only be a day away now because we travelled the entire night.
You've been
So
travelling the
actually
entire
extra
day, so
day's travel.
tomorrow's you're starting to see the edge of the Kryptgarden forest nearby as well.
Yeah.
I
The
would
worst
suggest
bit's
we
going to be in
get.
the forest itself. We want Johanna to be on top form then. Can she rest is really the question.
Yes.
I would suggest we get a good rest in before Kryptgarden anyway, because last time we
Yeah.
tried to sleep there, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sleep now because the horses are going to be a bit tired.
The horses are not looking very good.
I mean, once
Yeah.
we get in with the Blood Hunter people, hopefully we should have somewhere to put up a tent or something, which would be
Yeah,
a bit better.
it'll be safer up there.
Well, I still don't think we can actually properly camp, but at least we can let the horses rest a bit
Yeah.
and take it in shifts whilst on the cart resting. 'Cause
Worst comes to worst, I believe I can summon about 8 horses with my conjure animals.
what was bait?
That's a good call.
Or
If we
as
need to replace our
I was
horses.
gonna say, probably replacement horses, you evil monster.
Hey, that's smart. That's smart as fuck.
Okay, so the area they're in now, there seems like the general horde of the horde is quite thin. There's a few creatures ambling around, but not a huge amount. Would you like to get out and set up camp? Would you like to sleep in the cart? What would you want to do?
How spacious is the cart? Could we get a semi-decent night's sleep in the cart?
You can sleep in. You're not going to get the full benefits, but yeah, you could sleep in here if you wanted to.
What about on
Just
top
don't
of the
want to be
cart?
exhausted.
I'm already laying out my bedroll on top of the cart.
The top of the cart. You're not sure how stable it would be for 7 people. You can try.
Now, as I spent a reasonable amount of time on top of the cart, I go up there with temerity.
Do you spoon him?
Only if I could be Little Spoon. I like being Little Spoon.
There we go. What about the rest of you? Grimble, Kindar, Duel. Do you want to try and kip in the cart?
Can I sleep on the chair?
You can sleep wherever you want.
Yeah,
I'll
just
sleep
sleep like on
in
the
the
chair.
cart.
You sleep in the cart.
Are there any rock formations around?
It seems pretty barren at the moment.
Okay, I'm sure I'm small enough I can find some comfort in the cart.
I believe I can meditate sitting down on the cart thing. Yeah, because I can actually meditate sitting. So if I go on where you drive the cart from, that will be suitable for me.
Okay. So you'll take.
Not all at the same time, though. God.
Is anyone taking watch first?
Do we need one?
Actually.
I feel like we're pretty safe.
I think
take
we
a-
should watch.
Although, yeah, just in case one of the smart ones comes
I'll
up.
take second watch after temerity.
I'll do the third.
Well-
then.
I'll do last.
Sai, are you an elf?
Yes.
So you only need to do 4 hours compared to
That's
our
correct,
8
yes.
hours. So
But I
would you
also
be
need
better
to-
off?
I also should spend some time studying my spellbook now. But
Okay.
But as well as that, he does need the other 4 hours rest. He just doesn't need to be sleeping.
It's fine. So you'll want to take yourself a long rest. Do you want to take shifts to watch or not?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you hear a soft snoring from Johanna in the corner. Okay then. So for the next 10 hours, the cart remains stationary on the road. Some of the undead seem to be wander around. One or two of them do wander too close, and those of you keeping watch quite easily dispatch them. Quick bow shot, a quick punch to the face, and they soon get the message and bugger off. About halfway through the rest, Johanna wakes up again in a very grumpy, sleepy state. Sprinkles a bit of holy water around and goes back to sleep again. All of you manage to get a semi-decent-ish, mainly quite uncomfortable rest. So you do gain your long rest, but everyone does suffer 1 point of exhaustion as well, which gives you disadvantage on ability checks going forwards. What do you fancy doing now? So probably in terms of now, it's probably mid-afternoon. So you've still got a bit of daylight left, and if you continue travelling, you should be able to get into Kryptgarden. Well, Kryptgarden's very close, so if you start travelling now, you could reach the fort in theory today. Maybe in nightfall, maybe when you hit nightfall though.
right, so we're looking at to hit the fort at nightfall. I think, if possible, I want to be inside the walls before it gets dark.
Yeah. Don't let night last.
Right, how are the horses doing?
The horse has been resting this time. You've not been moving.
Okay. Right. I think during the day we should get off the cart and try to move as fast as we can towards the fort. If we can do that without being eaten by the zombies, but it's going to be a balancing act because
Johanna reminds you that if you get out of the cart, the zombies will come for you.
But how?
And it's the
Relatively
sort
slowly,
of getting
though.
towards the end of daytime too, I think, isn't it?
It's mid-afternoon, so about 3-4 o'clock.
Well, let's do everything we can to start going quickly. I don't want to be in the middle of Kryptgarden and zombies at night.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad idea, doesn't it? Or
Yeah.
a really good idea.
Well,
Fun idea.
our choices are: we either stay outside of Kryptgarden and tackle it tomorrow, or we try and make a run for it tonight. What do we think?
I think we try to tackle it tonight because if we try to camp at night, even outside of the Kryptgarden, we're still going to get swarmed and it's still going to be a
Yeah.
rough night.
And if we stay still, we're going to get the ogre
And we'll have
zombies
an-
as well.
And we get more knackered. Okay, so we're going for it. But so anything we can do to make us go faster.
You can
Well,
continue travelling at your speed. Okay. So you everyone kind of wakes up, stretches out. Johanna resumes her meditative state on the floor. Again, you're not too sure if she's awake or meditating. She's just doing something.
Sorry, is it possible just to keep on sleeping? So like I can sleep for like 12 hours.
You can. Have you ever tried to sleep on a moving cart? It's not easy.
No.
Imagine like trying to sleep on a bus, but that bus has got wooden wheels, and you've got a smelly gnome next to you that smells of beer. He likes to take regular ale baths. Probably not going to help. I mean, the most you can get in here is probably like a short rest. It's not going to help. Okay, so you continue travelling. It takes you about another hour, and then you reach the edge of Kryptgarden Forest. It's densely wooded. You've had to come off of the road now to actually get to where the forest is. From where you are, you can't really see a way in.
Right, lantern time.
Yep. I'll ask for the lantern and give it Grimble to light up.
Okay, Grimble, you take the lantern. As you hold it up, you see this strange pale green light shine from the front of it, and several of the trees before you shimmer and vanish,
Okay.
revealing
Illusionary trees, wonderful. That's very
Revealing-
smart, actually.
revealing a what looks to be a very, very roughly worn path through the trees. It's quite narrow, and the trees closing around you, and it's still completely covered overhead with overgrown foliage. But there is a path here you could get a wagon through. It seems
Right.
pretty clear as well.
Note to you, Grimble. Once we're in sight of the fortress, can you just hide that lamp? I want to see how that works when I've got time to look at it.
Okay, certainly. Where did we pick up this lamp from?
You got it from Bartran, the shopkeeper, who gave you the quest to go in.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it should show us the path to the fort.
So, holding the
I'll
lantern up
take the lantern.
and travelling forward, you can see several. As further you go, the more illusions disperse, taking you deeper and deeper into the forest. This continues for another probably about 4 hours travelling. You're travelling quite slowly now into the forest. The horses seem a little spooked, but they're not too bad. As you travel further and further into the forest.
Just in case, I sort of sit on top of the cart as well, with like bow and arrow ready, just in case.
Okay, the tree line above you is quite tight, but there is enough room for you to sit up there.
So, as we're sitting up top on the cart, I want to just say to everybody, so guys, I'm no militarist.
One
that's
sec. Charles, go sort it out. Sorry, Temerity, go.
So guys, I'm no militarist, if that's the right word. But so there was an attack on the city outside of the Kryptgarden. How bad do you think the attack was inside the Kryptgarden? This fort could have been attacked way worse.
Johanna props up. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the fort's even going to still be there, or if there's only going to be in it. I just really hope there is. These guys, this is their job. This is what they do. They slay the undead ghosts and unnatural things of the world. If anyone can fend them off, it would be them. But I still think they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, as I was just thinking, the attack was pretty bad, even outside the Kryptgarden. I can only imagine it was worse within.
Don't worry.
I
These guys
agree.
are professional undead slayers.
So am I.
The good thing is, I don't think giants would be able to move around in here very easily.
That's true.
So maybe the
just
sieging
thinking-
aspect isn't there. But I guess we'll find out soon.
I was just thinking some smarter undead might have been a problem in here.
So, you guys travel for you travel about 3 or 4 hours into the forest. As you go in, the overhead cover it's dark in here anyway. The entire area is quite dim and dark, and there's shadows all around you. Normally you'd be able to look through the trees and you'd see a decent distance, but as you look towards the trees here, it's very quiet. You see shadows darting around in the tree line further deeper into the forest. You just get this general ominous feeling, and also a bit of a chill, similar to when you've entered the crypt of Sir Roderick, with the cold crypt there. You kind of get that chill all over you.
I'm going to get out the sapphire that we had in the crypt and see if it's glowing again.
You take out the sapphire, it does not appear to be doing anything.
Okay, reassured, put it back again.
It seems inert. Suddenly the Revenant appears.
We haven't heard from him for a while.
No.
Yes.
I was
He's
just
massive.
thinking that.
Anyway, so you guys travel for a while, and then you in the distance. Temerity and Aishi and Grimble. I'm going to slap you, Charles. Temerity, Aishi, and Grimble. You can hear this in the distance. You can hear the sound. It's quite the sounds of combat, but you can hear the sounds of movement. Not marching, but you can hear things moving around and things being shouted.
That sort of does it sound like human movement then? Not like scuttling or anything.
It doesn't
like that.
sound like scuffling. You can hear it's almost footsteps, and you can hear every now and again. You can just see in the distance a flash of light and a sizzling sound.
Do I perceive that to be the same as what I can, from what I can gather from Kindar's blood right?
No. As you get closer, you can see the trees start to part and into a large, wide opening. Before you, you see an impressive fortress. The fortress walls 30-40 feet high, made of thick, dark stone. In front of the fortress, you can see what seems to be a shimmering field of yellow and blue energy. Some kind of barrier or force field crackles with, as you see, lightning crackle along it and yellowish divine sparks flickering every now and again. In front of it, you see what's easily described as a fuck ton of undead.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Standing in front of this wagon. Very far in the distance, this is a decent way in front of you. You can see undead, simple zombies, charging into the barrier. As they do so, they flicker and spark, and turn into ash. And the barrier flickers ever so slightly. So you guys, let's put you on. So I've lost your card. Not that one. There we go. So you guys, you entering this clearing, and you can see this going on in front of you. And you can see this large volume of undead seem to be sieging up this fortress. And that is where we're going to take a few minutes break.
Okay.
That's
Good.
an awful large ambush.
I'm just waiting for Charles to come back and see this and go, oh shit. So yeah, feel free to grab drinks and food and that, and we'll be back in a minute.
Hmm.
Does anyone remember this particular scenario from the Fable games?
Which Fable game?
Number 3 in particular. You're with
I
your
don't-
uncle and you're going into this forest, and there's the same situation where the group of guys in this fort in a forest filled with undead that just constantly rain upon this fort.
I don't know if I played Fable 3, actually.
No?
Uh,
Okay.
Fable. Hold on. I don't know whether I
You're
played.
you're a prince or princess and taking the throne from your brother or something.
No,
It's
I
been a long
played
time.
Fable. I played Fable 2. I remember Fable 2.
Ah,
And
okay.
I remember Fable 1 as well.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
know
you
if I
were-
ever got the chance to play Fable 3.
Yeah, you're with your uncle, and like you're trying to rally forces to to build up support for when you take the throne, and these are a bunch of people that your uncle knows, and they're just out in the middle of this forest, known for massive raids of zombies or whatever they're called in that game, and they just constantly swarm it every night.
What's that?
Okay.
Fable 3.
Fable 3.
Ah, Fable 3. Can't say I've played Fable 3.
I haven't.
I'm just getting massive flashbacks from this particular scenario. I swear, some of the comments that were made were exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played it either. I actually might give it a go at some point if Fable weren't arse. Like, I
played the
don't
first
know.
one.
They arseholes and like restricted it to console, or was it on Steam?
It's not on
I
Steam.
believe it's on Steam.
It used to be that
Isn't
took it
it?
off.
Oh.
I think. I've got a friend who still got it on Steam. But,
I
2 and 3 were
I had-
stripped off.
okay, yeah,
How come?
makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe they got like. I think Steam do a thing where they like buy a game for so long on Steam, don't they?
Sometimes developers take them off. Like, I think EA stripped a load of stuff off of it, so, at one point.
By the way, I got my new laptop.
Yay! But no internet cable to use it with.
No,
Now what
Some
what have you got?
just a low end Asus gaming.
So Danny, are you still there?
Yep.
Okay, I know this has been pretty shit for you, and I apologise.
Sorry.
That's fine. I've been going through anatomy the whole time, so it's grand.
Now, this is where the combat bit's about to kick in. However,
Yeah.
Tim has just turned up.
Yeah, I saw.
So I'm really sorry about this. I feel quite bad about it, and I'll make sure
That's alright.
you get some kind of recompense in next week's game.
What if he plays Johanna?
Do you want to play a battle cleric that's ridiculously overpowered?
Yes.
Basically like our Johanna, but if she was like 4 times stronger. Don't spoil. Don't reveal what the abilities are because, yeah, like I said, she's stupidly strong. She isn't really. Where are you? There you are. So you can play Johanna. There you go. All yours.
I'm assuming she is just a standard cleric, but at a much higher level than us.
She doesn't follow all the rules. Well, no, actually she does. She's just a standard cleric. There was a reason she's in there. So you should now have the access to Johanna's sheet.
Yeah.
There we go. Good idea. Who
No,
it
I
was.
get that. When you're a DM and you want to get certain things done, the rules can be bent.
Yeah, well, I am the rules. Sometimes you guys need a little helping hand. for example,
I
you don't,
also
you don't
ha-
have any healers. So sometimes you need a healer. It's like the other group, but the Wednesday group doesn't actually have a tank. However, they do have a barbarian-based badger. I shit you not. There's a they have some kind of magic badger item, which they can
Oh no,
summon.
I love the badger. The badger's awesome.
He recently leveled
Roger
up. And
the badger.
he took a feat of he took a level of barbarian. He can now rage.
Hasn't he got like a little crack on the statue now?
They fixed it.
It's really sad.
So they fixed the statue, and in doing so, seem to have
shit.
unlocked some additional powers.
I have yet to see the latest game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, welcome back, Charles. We're still waiting for Kyle anyway, so I'll repeat what I said to the rest of the guys. So as you go through the forest, you see that it opens up into I might as well wait for Tim.
Right.
If we just wait, because
Hopefully I
Tim's
can
going
get
to be
around
a
a
minute.
bit more now because everything seems to be back, but multiple things have been breaking.
That's fine. We'll give it a few minutes because Tim should be joining us, and I can do a recap of everything. But yeah, in the meantime, Danny is now playing Johanna. Johanna, well, you know what? It's flexible. Yo, Joe, fuck it, whatever.
Did I hear something about something making off with my kit?
An undead seagull may have rifled through your bag and stolen your baked goods. It didn't really. Tim, hello.
Hi! Sorry for being late.
See, now, if
Unacceptable.
I've learned,
No,
if I've learned anything
now
from
been
this,
replaced.
it's to never try to have random people replace people because they just fucking turn up again. It's not fair.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, Tim. You're
Goddamn
only an
it.
hour later than me.
Yeah,
This episode has been chaotic. I have missed a lot of it.
chaotic is one way for it. Okay then, so a recap. Just for Tim, Daz, and Charles, I'll give a quick recap. So, following the events of the last session, when you successfully fended off the undead siege, everyone rested up, went over to Wes's, got an item or two and a few upgrades, and then headed over towards Bartran's provisions, where, joined by Johanna, left on a voyage towards Kryptgarden Forest. The party has been travelling for about a day and a half to 2 days now. A day and a half. Almost pretty much straight through, as the fields and all the plains and hills surrounding the entire area seem to be not swarming, but they have several small pockets of undead all around, which is causing problems really, which has basically led to not really resting, going straight here. Everyone's taking a level of exhaustion, but everyone is, apart from that, is at full strength. In the last few minutes, you guys have managed to enter the Kryptgarden Forest via a hidden path which was revealed by some form of magic lantern given to you by Bartran. After travelling through Kryptgarden for about 3 or 4 hours, it's now hitting into the late hours of the day, probably around 6-ish time. It's starting to get dark. You have now come across your destination, which is a hidden fortress nestled within the centre of Kryptgarden Forest. The fortress seems to be surrounded by some kind of half magic, half divine barrier, which appears to be repelling the undead creatures as they attempt to advance. You can see what seems to be a large horde of undead creatures, wolves and ogres and zombies and wights, attempting to breach this barricade by unknown means. And every time one of these creatures walks into this barrier and is destroyed, the barrier seems to flicker slightly. So that's where I've left off. So everyone is in the cart on the very far left. It's still light enough. It kind of opens up a little bit here, so and with the failing light, it is still light enough for you guys to see, but it will be getting dark soon. In front of you, you can see a path which leads to the entrance to the fort, but there appears to be a few things in your way.
What are the round things that are not trees?
Tree stumps. Ignore scaling.
Okay.
With all of my custom maps, they're a bit shit. So, yeah. So that's where we are at the moment. You can see ahead of you on the fort, just in the far distance, because to give you an idea of the scale, I mean, that's like... This is the thing is about 200 foot in front of you, but you can see little pinpricks of what appear to be people on top of the walls as well. And every now and again, a volley of arrows flies out, taking out a couple of undead.
So where are we? On the way to Kryptgarden?
So you've gone through Kryptgarden Forest and opened up into this like clearing where a fortress lays.
Okay, right.
Can we
It's
see who's
basically
firing
the
the
blood
arrows?
You can't see from this distance, Aishi.
We've had several days of travel. We're all partly exhausted because we haven't been able to sleep because the area is covered in undead.
Okay. So we're
turning up
what do you
completely
wanna do?
knackered into a battle. Right. Well,
Let's just kill our way through.
Are they focusing on us at all, or just the barrier?
At the
have
moment,
they noticed us?
they don't seem to be paying you any form of attention.
I'd say
you
sneakily, time at a time, we should just pick off the ones at the back and work through.
Focus down the whites.
The whites are quite smart. The moment they notice us, if they have any control over the rest, they are coming for us.
Yeah. We can outrun most of it. It's just whites and wolves.
Daz, have you got Turn Undead?
Daz is a druid.
No, I'm a druid.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Was it Rigo that had Turn Undead?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Johanna, you have turn undead, right? You're a
Yeah,
cleric.
make them all go away.
Destroy undead.
Destroy them all.
The one I'm
Works
the
in a
ones I'm
30-foot
concerned
radius,
with,
I believe.
Yeah,
the most
so I'm
dangerous.
better off getting into it and then doing it.
We are not killing all of those. The ones which are most likely to stop us are the ogres. We also need to protect the horses. Because without the horses, we can't move the cart.
Is it night time at the minute then? Is it like the dead of night?
It's getting dark.
Right.
Is
so
our
we-
enchantment still semi-working on the cart?
As far as you're aware, yes.
So the only thing we really need to care about is probably the smarter things and the big boys.
what's the movement rate of the cart?
20 foot? 20 foot around.
If it would be helpful, I can cast haste on it.
You can cast haste on a horse.
That'd be hilarious.
This one horse fucks off. The other one's like being dragged along on the floor behind you.
Are we assuming that this this barrier will let us in? Is it like a undead protection barrier type thing?
We'll have to find out.
It's going to be really bad if we get there and it doesn't.
Well, exactly.
Hey,
if we just
the horses
run
will go
full
through
pelt
first.
at it and
Yeah,
just
if
bounce
the
straight
horses
off,
dissolve, you'll be fine.
Mercy, can you shoot an arrow through that barrier? Not just at the wall, just to see if it gets through.
We're seeing arrows come through it, aren't we?
Arrows come
Yeah,
through it from
one
the
direction.
other side.
Can we tell who's there? I guess it's too far away, right?
You're about 200 foot away at this point. You can see
Yeah.
pinpricks of people in the distance.
Right, I have the ring. Can I, if I see somebody, can I communicate with them?
100 feet.
No. The sending spell works in a way you need to be familiar with a person.
I think
And you can't
the
see them to know them.
Temerity and Grimble, sorry, need to do their little double team, fire the arrow straight at the barrier with tiny Grimble on it. See what happens.
That could never go wrong.
Gribble's
I would
not
rather
that
not.
Small, even
I
shrub.
approve.
We succeeded doing that once though. In the
No,
past.
like, it would
Flank
actually
cannot
work.
fail.
If you could like shoot him over the wall, so
Yeah,
if you like
but
Why
this,
is
help
time,
get him to help clear the path.
but this time I'm shooting you at a magic barrier.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I
Do
have a
any of
question.
the undead have missile weapons that we can see?
Don't look like it.
So he
Can.
could presumably
Well, this
fly
way, right.
above them and get near to the castle, in which he might be within shouting distance of people inside.
Can
Maybe.
you cast fly on the two horses?
Actually, I probably could, but
No, you can't, because it's a concentration spell. You can cast it on one thing, and it's yourself. I think.
Ah,
If you cast at a higher level, doesn't it do more?
Yeah.
Definitely have to higher level.
If you higher level, you can multiple people, but it wouldn't make the cart fly.
No.
No, but they'd be able to pull it up.
No.
No, seriously, they wouldn't. It's too heavy.
Can any of us like make walls, like magical walls?
No.
Oh.
You
I
could
like this-
control your animals and have them, like, draw out all the zombies in front of us, maybe.
I'm just having a look at the sending spell quickly. 1 sec.
If you had them all appear and the zombies all run after them, make a nice open path.
Yeah, what kind of animals should I make?
Something fast
Sending.
and
You
meaty.
send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature that you are familiar. The creature hears your message, it might recognise it, it knows it's you, and can answer in a likely manner. The spell enables it. Yeah, you can send across a message across any distance or anything. But if the target's a different planet, there's a chance it won't arrive. Now, if only you knew somebody in that fortress.
Is Vala in that fortress?
I don't know.
Let's
It's worth
see.
a go.
Well, she was a blood
All right,
hunter,
I'm
weren't
going to burn a charge to say for Vala. It's right. 25 words or less.
So we need to make ourselves known. We need to make ourselves known that we're outside the fortress and that we would like to get in with supplies.
The Shattered Lamps are outside. Please let us in.
She doesn't know who the Shattered Lance are.
You know who we are.
she will.
P.S. You know who we are.
So the spell says the target will know who it is.
Oh, just please let us in then.
Oh,
We got
She
you.
knows who
let
we
us-
are.
Please let us in. We have your stuff.
We have your stuff. Also, zombies.
Also zombies. Perfect. I'm not going to... just give me the message. I'm not going to restrict you exactly to 25 words.
okay.
Oh, no,
I think along the lines-
words over. Can you try and shorten one of those to and hyphenate it, please?
It's 125 characters.
What do you wanna
Vala, we're outside the fortress. If you're inside, how do we get in?
You send the message. You wait a few
Uh,
seconds.
So,
Um,
addendum to that, which hadn't quite finished.
okay,
With your provisions, we're outside the fortress with your provisions.
perfect. Daz, we're getting a little static from you. A few seconds later, of silence. What the fuck? What are you doing here? If you can get through the undead, just go through the barrier. As long as you are not dead, you can get through. I shall tell the archers to leave you and try and clear a path to the front.
Thank you, Dracula.
Aha.
Well, I can get myself through.
Right. I relay. Okay, they know we're outside. We can get through the barrier. Only dead things can't. They will try to clear a path from their side, but we're going to have to punch through from our end.
Yay, I like punching.
I can get myself through, but nobody else.
Yes, but
Well
our
then.
job is to get the cart through, not you.
The mission is
Fair
escort Grimble.
Hasai, why don't you cast flying yourself and just fly above them all and draw them off?
I'm just imagining this ridiculously overpowered move of flying off and just dropping fireballs like artillery.
Right, I don't have fly prepared.
Lol.
Oh,
Um,
to go along with.
Okay, so do you guys want to hop out of the cart and fight your way through? Do you want to charge through with a horse? Do you want to strap Grimble to the front and use him in some kind of battering ram? Or do you want Kindar to use the ring of the ram just to charge through 3 times, trying to make a path?
Only got 2 charges.
2 charges. You can move 60 feet with it.
Yeah,
Well, you can get most of the way though.
Hasai, does Shatter knock people prone?
It doesn't, and he's not here, so he's
Oh.
just head off. But no, Shatter doesn't.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah. Shatter's just basically a sonic boom.
Very loud.
It's yeah.
Oh yeah, doesn't it like deafen people within range or something?
It's
Only
not going to do
combined
sod all to
spaces.
That mostly
undead.
shatters them.
No.
Its main advantage is it destroys inanimate objects as well.
You're an inanimate object.
Ooh.
Okay, so are you getting out? Okay, let's take this one step at a time. You getting out? Or you staying in?
I'm staying in the cart, mate.
Chicken.
Everything I can do, well, for now, until I run out of spell slots, everything I can do better at range.
Yeah, same.
Can I possibly try asking for another spell of sneakiness and just stealthing through the back and picking off some zombies?
You'd have to
I
stay
can
in-
cast haste on someone, which will give you an extra attack and faster movement, but you will be utterly shattered and unable to move when it wears off.
What's that, haste?
Yes.
How long
How long
haste
does it
last?
last?
10 minutes?
Up to a minute. Sorry.
No, that's I wouldn't be able to do. I'd be able to do sod all with that.
+2 to AC, extra action, but when it wears off, you're effectively immobile for a bit.
That
To be
doesn't seem
fair,
wise.
I think we could get through in 10 rounds.
Yeah. How far did the wagon move? 20 feet.
About 20 feet.
So. Oh. So it's going to be at least.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
7 rounds,
So
six,
for the haste
8
spell,
rounds.
you can't do anything for 1 round. That's it.
Oh, is that 1 round? That's all. The only downside.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Oh, nice. You could just do it twice then. Just wait 1 round.
I don't think it worked quite that well. Well, yeah,
Corey,
technically.
we'll just put you
Okay,
in the wagon.
in or out of the
No,
wagon?
I'd be-
Who's out the wagon? Who's in the wagon?
I'm going.
Duella's in the wagon.
Temerity's on top of the wagon.
I'll be driving
I
the
slap
People
Johanna
are
and
jumping
say,
out, I'll jump out.
I slap Johanna and say, right, time to kill some undead.
Yeah, I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
What does Shield
So-
of Faith do?
Bonus
Right.
AC.
Right. So nobody wants haste, right?
I'll take haste. Yeah.
Okay, so it is concentration, and it does burn one of my high-level slots. That's why I'm asking. If you're sure, I'll do it.
Could haste temerity.
It might be worth hastening someone else. Yeah.
God damn it. He already shoots enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Fucking
More
machine
of those
gun
arrows
temerity
out.
standing on the top, just mowing them down.
Doesn't it just give you an extra attack per round and stuff?
And
It gives you an
movement,
extra
yeah.
action, so 2 attacks.
Nah,
Yeah,
just one.
1 sec.
Just one.
Just one for me. Yeah, because I'm using the updated version where they took out the extra attack feature.
So do you only get 1 attack a round?
Yeah.
Imagine
I'm just-
temerity with 2 hours per hour.
I'm thinking. I don't know if I'll get, because I already get 3 attacks a round. I don't know if I get another
Yeah.
main attack. Whether I get another bonus action too.
No, all it is you get an extra action, and that action can be used to make 1 extra attack.
Sorry about that. It's
Or
okay.
like
Yep.
dodge or something.
What do?
Okay. So
If you want to cast on me, because I can hit these guys like trucks. So
Yeah.
I get like a
Like,
plus
you'd clear a
14 to
field.
damage. Yeah, I get like a plus 14 to damage right now.
Well, I
Sure.
can haste one person who you decide who it gets.
As you're just having this discussion, the several of the creatures turns around and notices you.
All right.
As
I
just so
cast-
several of the undead at the back turn and start to look at you. I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Oh, can we click on ourselves?
Ah,
if we're
shit!
outside
And I've
the,
got a phone call.
Say again, Tim?
right.
I can't click. I'll have to drag myself onto the map to do it, right?
Yeah, you
yes,
do.
so put yourself on the map, it's fine.
Okay.
Did the cart just roll initiative?
I figured I'm probably going to be staying on it, so I just rolled my initiative on the cart.
Okay, guys, sorry, I just need 2 seconds.
Yep.
Partner's
Right.
just
So
got home
who
with the shop.
who wanted haste?
I don't think you need
Temerity.
I think
haste.
temerity
I
would
think
be good.
temerity needs
Like, you
it.
could drop both the whites in
Who-
one and around then.
Who wants Bardic Inspiration?
I'll
You get
take
1d8.
Right, that's rubbish.
I'll take some.
Yeah, you can have one.
I'll use it on my. I'll use it on my fucking my charge or something.
Yeah.
One of my charge hits.
Honestly, if we just stack temerity up to like superpowers, it'll probably be pretty
Then
easy.
just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give bardic inspiration to 2 people, can't you?
I can give it. Oh, I think I can give it to as many as I've got, but you can only have one each. So I can give
Yeah.
4 out if everybody wants one, but that'll be it.
I won't need one.
Temerity, do you
I
want
don't
one?
Sure.
Okay, you can.
I'll
You've
take-
got one.
I'll
You
take
can
one of
have-
I'll take one of everything.
You want one, you got one.
That's right.
You buy one, you get one free.
You think I should bear this up?
You get extra speed with the bear.
Yeah, because
Uh,
currently I've only got 25 foot, so if I go bear, I'm faster.
I'd
Yeah.
say for
I think lightning
for
bolts
now.
might be helpful.
I'd say
Yeah.
for now we could grit our teeth and bear it, right?
Oh, mate.
We're throwing ice sheet down.
I do get them back on a short rest.
I think you should, because you can just like push people out the way as well, can't you? Like knock people prone as we're running.
Yeah,
So,
I'm thinking of conjuring a bear, and then turning into a bear as well.
Sounds like a good plan. Double bear.
okay, so 1 second while I just add a few bits. Oops.
Right, what the hell is going on with our initiative rolls? It's rigged, man.
So I just need to do her side because I'm guessing Charlie's not back.
Now
So
we
to
could
clarify, we're just caning it straight through, right?
You
Or
can
the
try-
cart is.
You can try and fight them all
Yeah, I
if you
think
want.
that's a good plan.
No.
I think our main problem is the ogre and the whites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whites will go down in a round.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay then. Fine. Okay, so is that where everyone's going to be?
Can I just... nah, I'll leave it.
So Kindar, you're staying on the wagon, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be on there.
Fine. Okay then. Start with so the two whites turn around to see you. They both kind of point, and they say something. They shout them and point out to you. Then the two whites, they both draw longbows and take several pot shots. They take 2 shots at Grimble and 2 shots against Aishi. Are you hasted, Aishi?
No, I'm not. Temerity is.
Okay. I have far too many things to open. 1 second, please. So the whites takes 2 pot shots for longbow. That's a... Did I remember? Yep. Ignore that first one. So they're against Aishi and 2 against Grimble. Which I believe will miss.
Yeah.
Grimble?
Just for the lols.
Yeah, that misses.
Just for the lols, I grab one of them anyway and just crush it in my hand.
Okay, that's fine. Okay then, Joel, you're first.
Okay, so I'll find my way. I'm gonna jump out of the cart. Does that take an action or anything?
You can use 5 foot of your movement to get out of the cart.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna jump out to here.
Yep.
That's not the length of the jump. I also move as well.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast suggestion on this white.
Okay.
Or pat. Oh,
What's
wisdom
the
save.
It's a wisdom save. is it?
15. Yeah.
Fails.
Yes. Okay, my suggestion here is that he goes and uses his strongest attack on that ogre zombie,
Awesome. Okay.
please. And then I'll move back a touch. I'm gonna sit on this horse's head.
Okay. Grimble.
Okay, so I'm going to move to about maybe there.
Oh god. I'm scared.
About there. And I'm going to conjure an animal, which at the CR of 2, I can conjure 1 animal. So I'm going to conjure a cave bear.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn into a cave bear as well, using my bonus action.
Oh,
2 potatoes appear.
Leave my potato horses alone. The curse of the potato horse will never go away.
And basically command the bear to just clear the way.
No,
Okay.
to be fair, I found those potatoes when I was setting up a map the other day and thought, what the fuck are they?
Okay, so the cave bear lunges forward at the nearest zombie, ripping and tearing with tooth and claw, and the zombie just turns into fucking paste. And it's down. And the bear roars in triumph. Roar.
Wow.
Okay, Aishi.
So I'm gonna start running up to here,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna wail on this zombie.
Wail away.
Uh, yeah. Is it dead yet?
No.
Well,
Now it is. As he goes, hoo, ha, almost like Johnny Bravo. Just goes, jumps up, quiff, swinging in the wind, just smacks the shit out of the zombie, and it just turns to paste before it.
and then I'm just gonna pull back between the 2 bears, keeping some form of formation.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, I was going to fix some of the initiative table. Okay, so several of the zombie dogs and a few of the zombies start to close in around the bear and Grimble. So let's have a look. Normal zombie is going to take this one's going to make a slam attack against Grimble, missing horribly, and it snaps its own fucking arm off. Again, he just goes and swings and lands in Grimble's mouth, and he pulls the arm off. And it takes another slam attack against the cave bear, which does hit, and Mr. Cave Bear takes 6 points of damage. And Corey, only Johanna has a bonus to AC. Zombie wolves are going to make 2 nom-nom attacks. One against, both against the cave bear. And one misses and one bites. One hits for 4 points of piercing damage. Into the side of the bear, just takes a chunk out of it. Ferris, show us your might.
Charge up and attack this wolf.
Okay.
I didn't have his weapons.
I tried to colour him a bit darker for you.
I saw that. I was wondering if it was the map or him.
No, it's him.
Okay.
The bite attack strikes, and he just rips a chunk out of the zombie as it falls to the ground.
Ah.
Carty McCartface.
1, 2, and then I can't go any further because there's the bear in the way.
Sorry.
I'll take out my javelins and stab them next to me, so they're ready.
Okay. Temerity.
I am going to. Which weight did you cast suggestion on?
There's
Top
this
one or the bottom?
The bottom one. This one.
I
Yeah.
am to attack the top one. This one.
That's a miss.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
going to. Fucker. I'll take the second shot at him then. There we
That'll hit
go.
and deals 26 points of piercing damage. But it's still up.
And that's
Sai, welcome back. Your turn.
Okay, right. As I miss things, do I get any clue as to what our plan is, or are we just making it up?
Fucking go.
Right,
YOLO.
going.
As
Yeah.
if you're acting on instinct.
Right, give me a second. I need to zoom in and look at ranges.
Just kill shit, get bitches.
Well, the obvious would be fireball.
Do it.
I'm just seeing where I can spend it.
Don't hit that white at the bottom. He's gonna do some fun stuff.
Okay, so I'm thinking if I, yeah, that's looking probably. That should get the ogre and the white.
can move
and... Okay, just a second. Select move. Yeah, that should. Oh, no. That should hit everybody I wanted to hit, right?
I don't know who you want to hit.
Two whites.
Hits the ogre, and the two whites. The zombie's just nice, but if
Yeah,
I
it's
need to
getting
move it.
It's getting the zombies out of the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
Go loud.
And kapow!
Boom.
And cast spell.
I love that. It's great.
Not bad.
It's quite a nice little sound.
The two zombies just fucking dissolve in straight
Oh man,
away.
Jesus Christ.
Good
Um,
grief.
That damage was almost perfect.
It's pretty good. Wow, that's a lot of damage. The two zombies just
Jeez.
dissolve. The two whites are going to make their dex saves. The top one fails miserably, taking 36 points of fire damage. Fucking hell. And the other one takes half that, taking
18.
18?
thank you, points of fire damage. The ogre is going to attempt a dex save and fails miserably, taking 36 points of fire damage. Congratulations. Johanna.
Will you allow me to move between the horses and the bear to get there?
Yeah, that's fine.
If I go like up and around,
Yeah, no, that's
so
fine.
it's like this. And I'm just going to take 2 swings at the zombie. The first one using
So
the disruption.
it's every attack the disruption attack
Yeah.
hits. So just swing
Cool.
twice and then swing the divine damage twice.
That roll.
Yeah, that's it. You can fill again.
And again, yeah.
Yeah. So you deal 5 points
And
of
then-
bludgeoning damage. Followed by 7 points of bludgeoning damage, followed by 3 radiant damage, and roll divine damage again.
That zombie's fairly dead.
Yeah, that zombie just melted. So as the mace strikes twice, 2 bursts of divine energy hit it, one on the side, one on the other side, and just poof, turns into a puff of ash and smoke.
That's all
Yeah,
3 attacks
that's
is a
fine.
little overkill for a zombie. Just
No,
saying.
it's 2 attacks. Both of the mace attacks have divine damage added onto them. So there's only 2.
And then that'll be my go.
Okay,
I
so
can't move any further.
the bottom white is going to turn around and take 2 longbow shots against the ogre, as it was suggested to.
Are they its strongest attacks though?
I feel like it's got a stronger attack.
In range, it's the strongest.
Mm.
These aren't casters. And he deals 16 points of piercing damage to the ogre. Doesn't kill it, makes it bloodied. The other one is going to move up towards the cave bear and make 2 longsword attacks.
The cave bear.
Cave bear, also adding a life drain attack to that as well. Dealing 7, 6, 4, 17 points of piercing, of slashing and necrotic damage.
Why do we have 2 bears? I clearly missed it.
Gribble summoned
I
one.
conjured a bear, then turned into a bear.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for one day when Grimble summons himself a hot lady bear.
How do you know he didn't?
Oh my god.
Oh, don't.
But at the top of the round, just before the whites do that, sorry, you see just from the distance a volley of arrows flash out. You can see them because they all seem to be some of them are on fire, some of them spark with lightning. As the 3 zombies nearest to the barrier just fucking burst into flames and lightning and stuff and die. Grimbrel's going to get the bear to go on your turn anyway. Duel, you're up again.
Okay, so I'm going to jump up here next to Aishi.
Yep.
And use dissonant. Oh wait, hang on. First of all, does an ogre zombie have any wisdom?
Not a lot.
Probably not a lot.
So if I were to use a wisdom
What
save, like an attack that uses wisdom as a save, would it just
This
not
is
affect
better
him?
game.
are you trying to do?
I want to use a dissonant whisper, but if it's not going to affect him, then I'll do it on a
use
white.
my favourite phrase. You can try.
Yes. Oh no, that means no though, doesn't it?
No,
No,
it
not
doesn't mean
so.
no.
It
It,
means you
it
can try.
means I'm not telling you. Do it and see
If
what
I-
happens.
If
As
I
I
burn a
recall,
level 2 spell,
You used dissonant whispers on our last battle, didn't you? Did it work?
I can't remember. That was 2 weeks ago. I'm using it on the ogre. If it doesn't work, then I'll just do
The
nothing.
one that's nearly dead.
No, this one up here.
Okay.
Please.
Let's have a wisdom save.
And
This
I
is very
rewrote
sad.
my initiative because when my character was deleted, my initiative
Oh
got
yes.
lost.
Sorry. Do you know what you had originally?
Wrote it down.
Okay.
15.
That's fine. Okay, so the ogre had no idea what's going on. Here's a whisper in its skull, taking 11 points of psychic damage, and it fucking legs it.
Awesome.
It's a reaction to its full speed, and it just
Yeah.
fucking charges in this direction, around the tree, and towards the barrier, knocking aside and squashing one of the zombies on the way.
Nice. Can the song I sing to it be Going Under by Evanescence, please?
It can.
Thank you. It's a very sad song. Made him sad.
But it's not Wake Me Up though.
No, well, no, it's not. No. He's going
Right.
under, that's why.
Evanescence only have one song, Wake Me Up. Apart from that,
Me
they haven't
Up.
heard the songs.
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot that, actually, yeah. I forgot that they didn't write that song. Or perform it.
No. It's just like Green Day have one song, American Idiot, and apart from that, they've
What
got-
Oh, is it that one?
I thought
Wait
that
a
was
minute.
Why American Idiot? It's like the
no,
shittiest song.
guys,
Yeah.
let's carry on.
Ducky's a great album.
No, I prefer their earlier stuff.
Anyway, so Aishi, your turn.
Oh, sweet. I thought it was.
You just got to
Grimble's guy.
reposition. Yeah, it's
Oh,
mine.
is it
Sorry,
Gotta
Grimble.
reposition the initiative.
Grimble,
sorry.
your turn. Yep, let me do that. Fixed. Okay. The bear can go on your turn as well. So,
Okay, well, same commands to the bear just to clear the way.
okay.
The suggestion, like, is it like a one thing use, or does it constantly, like, does it carry over through turns? Like, he's already used his attack.
It did what it was told to do.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
So I'll just go up to there.
Yep, the cave bear swipes out and strikes the zombie wolf in front of it, dealing 8 points of slashing damage. But misses its bite attack. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to attack the. I think if I attack the zombie first, kill the zombie, then I'll go for the white.
Okay.
My other attack. I would do that against the zombie.
That'll hit.
No. Hit him.
So you do 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
And your mouth
and
tastes
then.
like zombie.
Oh joy.
Still up though.
Like those
Okay,
cheap
yeah.
hot dogs.
But I will do this to the white.
That hits and deals 9 points of slashing damage. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, Aishi.
Okay, so this white at the top, has this been hit yet? This one up here?
Don't think so. Doesn't seem to be paying much attention to you either.
Ignore him.
Remember what your goal here is.
There's
No,
a white
okay,
right
I
next to you.
There's like, so the goal here is to get to the fortress and try and clear the way. You can you
Yeah,
can
I'm
spend the
gonna-
next 3 hours destroying everyone here, and I'll then just respawn them all.
No, I just thought because the white was smart, it was gonna notice. But if not, then I'll just carry on clearing the path. I'm just gonna head straight for the white, and I'm gonna make a twat attack at it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck! I
Miss.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on it.
You have bardic inspiration.
He does. Yeah, I gave it him.
Fine.
I sang American Idiot to him before we started.
Okay. Roll your D.
Oh,
Lol.
for fuck's sake!
You still miss.
I
It's
crit
because I
failed
sang American Idiot.
twice.
Should have picked a different song.
Yep. Should have picked Boulevard. Um,
I'm gonna try and hit it again then,
that does hit, and you deal 11 points of damage.
and I roll that.
And you hit it, and then you do just enough damage to kill it. Literally, it had 8 health left. As you punch the white in the back of the head, and crack, you hear a satisfying snap as the neck goes and it falls to the ground.
How did I do that badly? On
And
that
you've also
roll?
used the charge of your thing, so make sure you keep an eye on your charges.
Yeah, I've got a resource for it. Is it
Okay. The ogre is going to move up to the closest thing it can see
Yeah.
and makes 2. It's going to swing twice with its tree club.
Ooh.
19 hits, dealing 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, onto the zombies. One is going to make a slam attack against Grimble, which misses, I guess. And another one's going to turn around and move towards Grimble as well and make another slam attack. Oops, move Whitey. And misses as well. Ferris.
He is going to come down to the white, and he's going to attack the white.
Have a little nibble. That'll do. Dealing 10 points of piercing damage.
And he has to make a strength saving throw.
Oh jeez.
It
I
don't
don't, nah, that's too low. Doesn't make it.
Oh, it fails, does it?
Pretty sure the DC is 23.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not prone. Okay, wagon wheel.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess Temerity moves with it as well. And then
No, Temerity, you
I'll-
stay in place and hover. Awkwardly.
I'll throw my javelins at the ogre zombie.
Okay, fire away. You can throw 2, I believe.
Yeah. My final 2 javelins.
Kendall, would you like to switch next turn?
Hmm?
Would you like
I
to
don't know
switch
'cause
places?
I don't know
Or
if
do you
anyone
have
else
to
is
drive?
able to steer it.
Anyone can drive the
Oh.
wagon.
Oh.
Doesn't require any special skills to take a wagon. You deal 27. You deal 14 points of piercing damage, and one
Yeah.
of the javelins just flies right past and sticks in a tree.
I'll have to remember where that one is.
It's on this tree right here. Temerity.
Got it.
I'm going to take one shot at the ogre zombie, and I'm going to use a charge for my bow. But
Remember, that's a D8 now as well. That
will
just
use-
hits. It's
Okay.
fine, it's hit.
Okay.
Dealing 26 points of piercing and fire damage.
plus that,
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't add that in.
You deal 33 points of piercing fire damage as the ogre zombie collapses.
And my second attack against the white that's in front of Ferris.
Fucking hell. This is the last time I give you magic stuff. Fire away.
Go hit the button.
Are you using a charge?
Yeah. Oh
I-
shit. And... Oh.
Well, the
You're
additional
getting up
5
one.
hasn't rolled properly, so fuck it. I'm just going to double the original 25, minus in 5. So you deal
Sure.
48 points of piercing fire damage. As the white is actually sent into another dimension. So the white is hit so hard it just disappears. Somewhere in the elemental plane of fire, a Mephit is just floating away, and a dead white just falls on him. Congratulations, he
I feel like that
died.
method's going to be a boss later on.
I should have made it
Gonna
Mesrond
merge with the
for
white.
Corey. Okay. Hasai's not doing anything because he's not here. So Hasai is going to. He's going to move forwards and he's going to do that thing that we all love and cast Fireball again. Because fuck all his spell slots.
I'm,
Plus, I like making
I'm
the sound
assuming-
effect.
I'm assuming the ogre zombie to the bottom right, yeah,
Yeah, that looks good.
with enough to get the whites in too.
Can you scooch it along a bit so we get that dog in?
I'm making the size right.
No, never mind.
There, fuck it, there.
Well,
Can it-
unless it
oh,
goes
can't I do-
down, you can get both the ogre zombies and 2 whites in.
No, I can't.
Scooch it to the left a bit. Yeah.
No, we want to hit the ogre zombie.
Yeah. Fuck the white.
No, the white's the dangerous thing. Ogre zombie's not a problem.
I feel like whites aren't really a challenge because they never seem to do anything. Have we
They're the
just not
smart
seen what they can do?
Yeah, if you get if they hit you in close range, they can do a lot.
Oh, okay.
In a game I played the other day, I got killed by a white.
Yep.
So
Really?
basically, they slash you and then steal your health.
Steal your soul.
And they perma kill
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Unless
If I
you're
put it
7
there,
left
it's going to
as well.
take out. Put it there. Fuck it. Let's put it there because it's more fun. Okay, so Hassan launches a fireball with mighty sound effects, and the whites will make their dex saves. And better cast decisive aim.
They both take full damage. Hell yeah!
So the whites, yep, I think they fail. I've just got so many things right now.
Just watch him crit roll and do like 5 damage. No, it's fireball's level 3, isn't it? There we go, cast. Wow. Sorry. Only 27, but the whites both fail, so the whites both take 20. He dies. He died. Wow, the white had 27 health. The white goes down, and the zombies also turn to ash.
Nice.
This is good for path clear.
Johanna.
Took out everything.
I'm going to move up here and smack that zombie there.
Smack that ass. Actually, make your attack.
Sorry?
Make the attack. Because I
Yep.
forgot something about the massive disruption. Yeah, that's fine. Attack again.
And you can also add the radiant damage too.
It dies.
Yeah. Cool.
With the massive
Um,
disruption, if they fail if they've got below X health, and you hit them, they have to make a con save or just die.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I have 5 feet left. Can I take one more step and use War Priest? I'm allowed to use my bonus action to take one more attack.
That's what your second attack is. Clerics don't get the multi attack,
Oh, okay.
so
Right.
that's what you've been doing really.
Okay, cool.
I'd
Whites.
possibly take the step back. Possibly take the step back so that we can all get past as well.
Yeah. Okay, this white is going to move up towards Aishi, draw its long sword, and make 2 slashy attacks. Second one hits, I believe.
Nope.
Why not? You've 18.
I have 19, don't I?
Not current, not according
It's
to your token.
hasted? Oh, no, it's not.
I thought because of my unarmored, I have 19 now because I
Eight.
went up in monk level.
No. You get your dex and your wisdom plus 10.
Oh damn!
So you got 18.
No, never mind then.
So you take 6 points of slashing damage. Your maximum HP also drops by 5.
Whoa!
So you take 5 damage, and your max HP drops by 5. So you take 11 points of damage and your max HP drops by 5.
Wait, is that just forever?
You don't know. So that, Tim, is why whites are scary.
Is it just that one that did anything? This one at the bottom didn't do anything, right?
No, that's preoccupied in other things.
Right, he's
Duel.
fucked off, mate. Dissonant Whisper on the one that just attacked Aishi.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fails its saving throw and takes 8 points of psychic damage.
Run away,
And turns to
Chief.
run. Aishi, you get an attack of opportunity against it. Just the one.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Can I also jump into the cart?
Hits and does 20
Oh,
points of
max damage.
Yeah.
bludgeoning fire damage. You can jump to the cart, yes.
I would like to jump in and sit next to Kindart and just be like, Chief, do you want to switch places?
Nah, I'm good here, thanks.
All right, well, I'll just sit in here then.
Okay,
Keep
Grimble.
that thing ready.
Okay, then I'll just try to take out this stupid zombie. As soon as... Okay. Find him.
The zombie goes down.
Cool.
Bite into it, rip an arm off, and down it falls. The cave bear in front of you is
Okay.
going to make 2 attacks against the zombie dog in front of it. What the claw attack does hit, dealing another 8 points of slashing damage and taking it down. It then starts to charges the rest of its movement forwards.
And I will do the same, pretty much.
Thank you.
Oh, there somewhere.
Okay, Aishi.
Okay, so to start with, I'm using that.
Okay, you regain 18 HP.
Yeah, cool. I run up sort of towards the front, in the middle, just ready to do some shit. I'm going to actually, fuck it. Just while I'm here, let's take a little stabby at this guy.
You don't have any actions left.
Oh shit! Do I not get my second attack?
No, your action is to attack.
Oh, no, never mind then. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Ogre's turn. Don't really have any left. The one that was whispered at last time is going to turn around, pick up a rock, and hurl it at the cave
Go
bear.
on, chuck it at me. You know you want to chuck it at me.
No, I'll make you. If
You're gonna
I do
catch
it
it.
against you, I'll make you do a dex save. So it throws a rock again at the cave bear, which misses, landing next to it, and so it throws another one, which does hit, dealing 8 points of damage to the cave bear. Roar! As it's smacked by a rock, but it's still up. Zombie is going to move in, attack the nearest thing, which is also a cave bear. This poor bear.
Okay, bear.
He's soaking up a lot of
You
damage.
summoned it to die, and the cave bear takes a slam attack to the face, and eventually does fall to the onslaught, and then shimmers away in a flicker of arcane energy.
Oh.
It's not a new one.
And this one, I summoned it back again. Why must you do this to me? The zombie wolf is going to run up and bite against Grimble. Miss. No hitting for 6 points of damage. Varus.
He's going to run up and attack that wolf.
Wolf on wolf action.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's, I don't know about UK. Why is this not working? There we go.
That hits, dealing 10 points of piercing damage.
That's it for him.
Carty McCartface. You
It's,
can use
20
you can
feet,
use a
isn't it?
dash action to move 40 if you want.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'll get to there then. Yeah,
And
I don't want to
suddenly
be next to that
Temerity
zombie. Actually.
flies off the back of the wagon.
Go too fast. Would I be able to reach over and try and pull my javelin at the ogre?
Make me a athletics check.
Like you're jousting.
Who's collecting
Pretty
it.
much.
Um,
Where is it?
You
Oh,
pick up the javelin very easily.
I am waiting.
Like some kind of chariot fighter. You reach down, pick up your weapon, and ready to go.
Drift
Temerity,
the
your
cart
turn.
around for it.
Which ogre is the one that got whispered?
The
The
one
one-
over here.
By the way, Temerity, you're now
Yeah.
Temerit.
Apparently so.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. I'm okay with it. Alright, so I'm going to take a first attack against this white here that's bloodied.
Okay.
So, this one.
That hits, dealing you doing 24 points of piercing damage as it goes down.
And I'll take a shot at the ogre.
Okay. With a charge,
Nah.
you hit, dealing 27 points of piercing damage.
It's crazy.
It is stupid.
It's all got lower C, so it's fine.
Okay. Hasai, are you back yet? God damn it, it takes a while.
He's coming.
You see him coming.
There you are.
It's going to be quick. I've got another fucking P1. Never mind.
Oh well.
What I missed.
Okay, so it's your turn. I used another fireball on your turn and pretty much cleared the entire way. MVP over here.
Okay. And my roll 20 is locked up.
What do you want to do?
Just a moment. Fucking use. Nothing is working today.
Just eat a croissant.
Yeah, have a croissant. Have some baked goods. Nothing will go wrong this time. I half promise.
Which half of the promise?
Not telling you.
Half has been on the floor.
Right. I'm still trying to get back into roll 20. I can't do
Okay,
anything.
just, what do you want to do?
My browser's crashed.
What do you want to do? Just kill something, move? Just
I
tell me.
can't see anything.
No, fine. Okay, I'll do your turn for you. So Hasai moves forward and stabs the zombie. With the thing, he does the thing, and it does the thing, and he stabs it, and the zombie dies.
Damn, I think that's the best roll with a rapier I've seen Charles do.
All right.
We do it.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, that was so good.
It moves to there. Okay, Johanna's turn.
I am going to move down here and just take a swing at that wolf.
Okay.
Twice.
Both attacks strike. Even the first one takes it down, to be honest. The first strike hits the wolf on the booty, and bzz, just vaporizes it.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to move my last 5 feet here. Because that's all I can do.
Okay. White.
Can I say, we're actually just keeping pretty good formation at the minute.
Yeah, we're doing really well.
Yeah,
White,
don't really fall that empty space though now.
around you are just busy. They're still trying to direct the siege against the castle, so they're not going to do anything. You see another volley of arrows loose from the front of the keep, and the two zombie wolves here get taken out. Joel.
I am going to stay in the wagon, and if anything that is wise enough to be affected by any of my moves comes in, I'll use Dissonant Whisper, and if not, I'll just firebolt it. Like if it's a zombie, I'll just firebolt it.
Fine.
For reference, I'll try to save the last third level slot where I can. I will switch to chromatic orbs against the zombies if I have to at level 2.
Okay.
I now need to go again.
Grimble, what are you doing?
Are you
I think I'm
doing-
just gonna dash up as far as I can go.
Yeah, you can just move W. What's your movement? Is it 40?
Yeah,
Don't go
that's
too
a
far
bit.
ahead.
You can move
And
as
I've
far as
got-
you want.
I'll go about here.
Aishi,
Maybe here.
as far as you want. Technically, everyone has a clear path right now, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
just don't want to go too far from the cart.
fine.
Now, is the white to my right hand side paying any attention to us at all, or is he just directing?
Which one?
Here.
Seems to be doing other things. He's currently firing arrows at the keep.
Okay, then I'm not fussed. I'm gonna run over to here and just take a couple of hits at this zombie. Start
Okay.
clearing this way a bit more.
That'll hit. That'll hit. That'll hit. 8, 15, 20. Yep. Just takes it down. Punch, punch, punch. And down it goes. Okay, the one ogre zombie that is focusing on you, on the fight, is here, and it's going to move in. As it sees Aishi move forward, it's going to move in towards it. And swing twice with its stumpy tree club thing. Oops. That's it. And you take
Fucking hell!
24 points of bludgeoning damage. These guys are fun. Okay, the rest of the zombies are just doing their own thing. They're shambling towards one of them. You see one of them walks towards the barrier, strikes against it, and dissipates completely. Ferris.
Ferris, you should pay attention. He is going to charge forward. Path. That's it.
Wagon wheel. You can move up to 40 feet, so you can get to about. You can get to just behind Grimble.
There we go.
Awesome. Temerity.
I'm going to take a shot at the ogre
Okay.
that is attacking Aishi.
Yep. That hits for 15 points of piercing damage.
It's a shit roll. No, that's why. Because I hit the wrong thing. It's fine. And I'll shoot it again. This time I won't hit the wrong one.
Dealing 23 points of piercing damage.
Do I get to do my dissonant whisper now because I'm in range, even
Yeah,
though I
go
didn't
for it.
technically move?
Yeah,
Nice.
sure.
Oh, you never hunt.
No, yeah. I hit the
You've
wrong
been
button.
shooting lots of different things, so there would have been no point anyway.
Fails a saving
Nice.
throw, and dies to the psychic damage alone as it clutches its head and it bang
Yay!
explodes, showering Aishi in zombie bits.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hasai is just gonna fucking peg it up to here. Johanna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna peg it up to there.
Okay. At this point, the whites are too busy doing other bits and bobs. Duel. To be honest, we're
Well-
at the top of the round now, so from where you guys are, I'm happy just to have you guys dash in through the barrier.
Yeah, I think there's nothing I would do that can help, so we might as well just. I'll just wait until we're all
Yeah.
through.
Okay,
I'll hand you the reins.
take the reins.
I'll grab
You
my
can't
javelin.
just keep swapping the reins and getting like double the movement speed.
Oh, we
That
should
it.
have done that.
That would have
Oh.
been pretty. That would have been ridiculous. Anyway, if you just move yourselves, everyone move yourselves through the barrier, in formation. Makes life easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, sorry, no. Grimble, stay where you are. There we go. Oh, fuck off. Go over there. Okay, so as you all run through the barrier of this strange yellow and blue light, you feel a wave of warmth and niceness, for want of a better word, wash over you as you quite easily pass through this barrier. The barrier is relatively thin, probably no more than an inch thick now. And while you've been doing this, several more creatures have flung themselves at the barrier, causing it to flicker and flash. And you can see in places, from the inside, you can quite easily see places where it seems to be wearing very thin. And in front of you, you see a large iron gate, which is rapidly being raised. And you hear from the top of the wall, "Get in!"
Are you going to suck my blood?
Yes, I'm going to try the accent for that. Don't worry, I can't maintain it. Da.
I'm going to suck your blood.
My name is Vlad. Sukablad. So as you all run in, you hear this heavy iron gate slam down behind you, and you find yourself, as you pass through, within a keep.
Oh, keepy.
So you guys are about here. Ignore that. This is not a repurposed map.
No, not at all.
Anyway.
Oh, shameless.
So you find yourself within the interior of this fortress, cart behind you. This is not a combat-based map, so don't worry about putting yourselves on there. You hear from the walls, "Wait there! They'll be down in a minute." And I'm going to try and settle on an accent for Vala. And you see a familiar face trotting down a set of stairs by the wall and heading towards you. As you see the dark visage of Vala the Blood Hunter that you previously met in your last voyage into Kryptgarden Forest, running up towards you. She goes, "I did not expect to see you here. You have brought the supplies we need?"
Yeah. We've been paid by the guy in the town one over to deliver the goods.
Is it Barthen sent you?
Yeah, it was Barthen. Yeah.
Oh, we have been sorely in need of these supplies, as you can probably imagine from what's going on outside. We've sent word for reinforcements, but heard nothing yet. God, it's been a busy time.
I'm sure we'll be able to help you.
You've come at a dire time. The barrier that keeps the fortress safe is rapidly failing. We must recharge it. Are you well enough to travel?
I could be, yes. Could I possibly, Hannah? Could I get a bit of healy?
Yeah. I will do cure wounds.
Do it level 2.
Yeah. Which I have it up.
There's nothing on the sheet, so don't rely on that.
So yeah, I have it up on a different page. It's 2d8 plus my modifier.
Which I think is 4.
Okay.
Watch him roll 2 ones.
2, 8.
That'd be funny. You gain 10 HP back. Okay, so Vala turns to you and says, "We've been have our hands full just trying to keep the horde from breaching the fortress. There is a cave nearby, which holds the ingredients we need to reinforce this barrier, but we've not been able to get out."
The Draken crystals.
How do you know about the Draken crystals?
Do you know some guy called Wes?
No.
You're a better person for it.
We have we have a bit of a. This is our main quest, but every now and again we get a bit of a side chick going. at the minute, our side chick is to go and get some crystals too. So we could.
You
we
will
could
not
maybe
be
help
taking any of the crystals. We
Okay,
need them.
we could.
They are sacred. They are powerful. They're the reason this fortress was built.
Hey, why don't we go and get some for you?
If
Yeah,
we're
that's
not going to take
wing.
them, how do we get them for you?
That's the plan. The cave is not far from here, just up the river.
Well, either way, we've been told the cave's a cool place to go, so we'd be willing to help you guys out.
She kind of studies you for a second. We don't have much choice. Take a few minutes, gather your things, collect yourselves. I'll have someone come and take care of the cart and the horses, but we must depart soon. Grace is trying to maintain the barrier, but she can't hold it for much longer. At this point, Johanna perks and says, "I should be able to help with the barrier. It seems to be divine in nature. I will stay here to maintain it, trying to maintain its integrity. Thank you, whoever you are."
Vala. No, will Vala be coming with us?
I
Vala,
will be accompanying you to the cavern. There, powerful elementals guard the place. They will allow us passage.
How long?
There? I mean,
How
there's
long
a
are we
horde of
gonna
zombies out there.
take to get there?
It's a short trek, 20 minutes north of here.
How long is it before we leave?
As soon as you are ready.
Can we take it an approximate hour?
Fine. If you need time to rest, so be it. Cleric, what was your name? You can call me Johanna. Fine. Let me take you to Grace. She will be appreciative of the assistance, I'm sure. She nods to you guys. There are barracks is behind you, and points to one of the buildings. You'll find rest and rest area there. I will be back shortly. And with that, Vala and Johanna rush off towards the north. As outside, you still see the barrier all over. It's almost like a dome across the entire fort, flickering, and bits of lightning arcing across it. It should be on your character sheet, Corey.
It's not updated, my character sheet.
Okay, so you are at... Well, it's saying it's maximum now, so... I don't know. You were down to... Let's just...
I think I was down like 20. I was down 23 from 40.
There you go,
I'll
remember
just
your
go
max
24.
HP is down as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you all go inside and you enter into one of the rooms. There's a few very simple beds in there. The entire place seems very scarce and very underfurnished, a very Spartan environment. But there are several beds, some tables, and things like that. So, you want to take a short rest as a group?
Yep.
Would I be able to go find somewhere to get javelins? As I'm running a little low. Like an armory or something to steal a few.
Not right now, probably, because kind of the castle's under siege.
Oh. I'll just have to grab one out the tree on the way out.
Cool. While you do that, I'm just going to go for a quick bog break. Feel free to do the same, and then we'll take it back from there. 1 second.
Right, so what the fuck's going on now? Anyone who's still
Going
there?
to the cave.
We finally got to the key.
Okay, so we got
And
it,
everyone
that's
to
good. And I still have some spells left, I hope.
Yeah, I think 2 fireballs were used and haste.
Okay, so I've got 1 third level left then. Which means I can either haste or fireball.
I quite liked hasted temerity.
He did get hasted, did he?
yeah.
In which case I'm out of slots then, because haste is
Oh.
a third. Alright, so
We've
I have
got a
no
short
third
rest
level
now,
slots
so
at
you'll
all.
be able to recuperate one with it.
Oh yeah, I can do my
that was
arcane
a thingy.
recovery. Right. Oh, I always have to look that up.
I only realized, like, in the second last round when everyone was just dashing, I could use my reaction to do +10 on an attack roll for someone else to hit, which seems
Alright, I'm back.
wondrously
Yeah,
overpowered.
that would be very helpful.
So, Danny, you
Yes.
now get to play my favourite character. You bastard.
Which is,
Vala.
oh, that's sweet.
Uh,
I'm the utility player. I'm basically the Charles.
basically,
this
yeah,
week.
you're my Charles at the moment. However, so Vala is a very fun character, in my opinion. Basically, using blood rights to imbue my weapons with ridiculous power and doing fuck tons of damage at short range, using dual wielding hand crossbows auto loaders.
Yes.
Yeah. Does she have to cast Blood Right twice?
No,
One on each weapon?
no.
That's fucking awesome.
Maybe, but not at this situation.
You can, but it like uses both. You have to like take it to both of them.
You take a lot of health down. Anyway, okay
Yeah.
then.
It
So,
gets hurtful.
you've all had your short rests now, I assume.
I'm gonna have to take an IRL long rest now.
Are you heading off?
Yeah.
Okay, no
I'm
problems.
knackered.
No problems,
Sorry.
Daz. I'll run Grimble for a bit. Alright,
Yeah.
cheers, buddy. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I did.
Bye.
Okay,
This has got to be one of the most chaotic sessions we've had.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay then, so you guys rest up a little bit. Not long afterwards, Vala heads back and says, "Are you okay? Are you ready? We
I'm-
must go."
I've studied my spell book, so I've got 3 levels of slots back. So I've now got 1/3 level back again because I didn't realise I'd done haste, so I was actually out.
Okay. So
as haste wears off, I just fall over
it,
for a little while.
you probably fell asleep on top of the cart as you rolled in, and then woke up again when you got inside. You're all right. Okay then, so Vala ushers you away, and you head up towards the northern wall, where it seems pretty quiet on that side of the wall. She lets down a rope and says, "We must go this way." Drops the rope down, slides down it fireman style, and starts heading northward. Do you all follow?
I do this
Yeah.
do this with elegance. Yeah.
Okay, so as a group, you drop down the rope and you start heading north. Vala setting a very swift pace for a human, traversing through trees and woodland areas and basically almost in a sprint for almost about 15 minutes. Those of you with little legs, Grimble and Duel, you struggle to keep up a little bit, but you do manage to catch up.
Yeah.
So you all appear, after travelling through the forest for a while, you appear outside what appears to be a cave entrance. If you want to put yourselves on the bottom side of the map, I'll drop file on.
Oh, I can't be a cat anymore.
Danny, do you want to do Grimble or do you want to do Vala? Grimble's probably easier. Danny?
I think you're muted. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I can't hear you, Danny. He's gone.
Gone.
He'll join us back in a second, I guess. Hello again.
Sorry, yeah, like, I couldn't hear the last, 2 minutes. It was just, static.
That's fine. I was saying, do you want to play Grimble or Vala? Grimble might be easier.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I could do that.
You really want to be Vala?
Shh.
With, Grimble is gone.
So Grimble's the druid and does the bear stuff. He's still got some wild shaped forms left, but you are dropping in and out a little bit. But you should be alright. There you go.
Yeah. Daz just left, so You can play Grimble again.
Okay, so as you head into the clearing, you can see several dead, undead,
Dead, undead. Ooh.
rather dead things, just kind of littering around this clearing, and you can see a cave entrance ahead of it.
Okay. Vala, are these things properly dead, or are they coming back?
She looks, sniffs. These are dead. They won't be coming back.
Yeah, we had a slight problem around Kryptgarden before where we killed them and they just kept getting up.
Stay back. I will go first. She kind of puts her hand up, kind of ushers you back, including you, Aishi, everyone. She kind of motions for everyone to get back. She takes a step forward and calls out, "I am Vala of the Bloodhunter Order. Allow me passage."
Blah, blah, blah.
Nothing happens.
This is where we're getting the rocks from?
Yes, this is the Draken Crystal Cave. Strange. The Guardians do not respond. Wait here.
What are the Guardians?
Elementals.
Elementals. Starts walking forwards. I say again, Vala of the Bloodhunter Order. Allow me passage.
Elementals don't normally understand common.
Welcome to my world. Strange. They do not respond. She takes another step forward, and as she does so, a wall of stone juts out from the floor, completely covering the cavern entrance. And the two large boulders either side get up and start to move.
Oh,
Grimble, elementals, this is nature stuff. What do you know about what we're facing?
You don't know nothing about elementals. As two large earthen elementals unfurl themselves from a hunched pose, one of them turns to Vala. No passage. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Fucking
Sorry.
hell.
I put 2 Grimbles on the map there by accident.
Oh my
You want
god!
to delete one in the corner.
There we go.
Hi, Tamira.
I'll fix that.
Are both of the golems looking up at the sky?
They're not looking up at the sky, no.
Oh my god,
They're
that is
not
such a
eyes.
weird face.
They're not eyes, they're rocks on their head. Leave my potato golems alone.
I can never unsee that.
I know what you mean.
Okay, 1 second, guys.
Just wondering, can people hear my dogs barking?
Yep.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
It's not a lot.
No.
Just adding
shut
to the
up.
flavor.
Go give them a slap. But don't really. They sound friendly. Okay, so that's every. Oh, and let's do
Doom is still
Vala.
elemental.
I suggest that we let Vala call the shots on this.
Chicken.
She better get a good initiative then.
Vala always gets a good initiative. Vala
Good.
does everything awesome because she's stupidly overpowered. Okay, the two rock elementals rise up from their prone form, shouting, "No passage," and start moving towards them. Aishi, you're first.
I
Okay.
suggest we don't fight initially, if we
What
can
I'm
avoid
going
it.
to do- What I'm going to do is move in behind Vala. Should Vala attack,
Stick to
I
squares
will-
for us.
I'm in a square, aren't
No. Yep.
I? Should Vala attack, I'm going to flurry of blows, whichever one she attacks.
Okay. So Vala kind of takes a step back. This is not normal. They're not responding to commands. We must take them down. Turns to the one on the left. She, as a bonus action, ignites both of her crossbows with sacred fire, taking a chunk of damage. And launches both, and then makes 2 shots against the first advancing golem.
So she's destroying her own guardians. This is not smart.
Dealing 20 points of piercing fire damage, and then fucking back and books it back 20 feet.
Does that mean I get to make an attack against it as well?
You can do, but you can't move.
Can I not?
Nope. You can hold an action, but not movement. So you have to wait for it to come to you. Grimble.
Or shoot it with your crossbow.
You can shoot it. He said it's going to flurry of blows, so we can't do that. With
Oh
crossbow.
yeah.
I use bonus action to become a bear.
Okay, I'm gonna leave your token on the map because I don't want to fuck the initiative up, and then because I do that all the time, and then
Would he have to stay the bear for the 20 minutes, or would he have turned back?
he probably would have turned back and he's going back into bear form again. You can use
Okay.
it several times, so there you go, and he goes up to full health, which is I think 41, 42. There you go. You are now Grimble the bear. You can communicate in Ras only.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to this one and hit it twice
Okay.
with. Wait, no, I need
You
the
get a
bear
bite and a
form.
claw, I believe.
Yeah. Oh crap!
First one misses. And the second one, you bite down onto this giant piece of rock, and it doesn't do damage.
Just to say, Druid level 6, their bites. Yes, because I checked it there.
That's fine.
Starting level 6, your attacks speed 4 count as magical for a purpose of overcoming resistance.
Never mind then. You bite and you deal 10 points of piercing damage. Temerity.
My turn. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one,
Yep.
and then I'm going to take a shot at him.
Fire away.
I'm going to use a charge too.
Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, so you hit dealing.
Hang on.
Then roll your thing. Roll your fire damage and we'll double that, and roll your hunter's mark and we'll double that. So you
The
deal.
Hunter's Mark's already included.
Oh, it's included. So you deal
Yeah.
25, 31 points of piercing fire magic nature damage. You motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
That's it for me.
So this golem is going to slowly move forward. He's going to slowly move forwards towards its closest thing, which is going to be Aishi. And it's going to make 2 slam attacks, dealing 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Does that mean I get to make an attack?
No, because you said you're going to shoot the other one, if I remember correctly. You're going to punch the other one. Go on then, I'll let you do it because I'm nice.
Yay! And my attacks count as magical for resistance as well.
That's fine.
Key empowered strikes. So I'm just going to go ham. And
That'll hit.
yeah,
That'll hit.
yeah.
That'll hit. Remind me, how are you getting +9 to your attack?
+9 is my prof. Plus I have
Which is 3.
Plus 5 dex, plus don't you have magical
plus
gauntlets?
5
That's
plus
true.
5 deck.
Okay, so you deal 16.
That's sick.
Wait, hold on. I get another one as well.
Okay. So you deal 16, 27, 44, 45.
57.
57 points of bludgeoning fire damage. Nice.
Jesus.
That's silly.
Want me to
The
nerf
crit
monks?
should add an extra 11 instead of the extra 1.
I'm not giving them more damage. He just did 57 points of damage in one round at level 6. He's not having any more.
I can't believe it's not bloodied yet.
Oh no, Charles isn't with us, so Charles is going to...
Wait, hold on.
No. Okay.
Okay, so the elementals have gotten up. We're attacking
This-
the elementals because they're not allowing us paths.
Okay, now I've worked that much out. I think I would like to use a shatter attack because I believe, being stone, they should be vulnerable to it.
Maybe.
As well as
Super
that,
effective.
somehow I just did 57 points of damage to one of them.
Okay, so I will use shatter, which is a level 2 spell. I'm thinking I should be able to get both of them with it.
What's the... it's a 10-foot radius?
I'm just looking it up for you. 10-foot radius, yes.
Okay, and it's con save. If you want to cast a spell when I've got the details.
Yeah, it's a con save, but I think they're vulnerable to sonic.
So I'm going to give them disadvantage on it. So one of them saves anyway, and the other one takes 4 points of thunder damage.
That's pathetic. I critical failed on the damage.
Really badly.
Wow.
One
Whoa!
3d8. You rolled 4.
Wow. One of them has no effect. The other one takes 4 points of thunder damage.
Small bits of chips fall off him.
A bit of dust falls off the shoulder.
I look vaguely sheepish at this and go, I've been under a lot of pressure.
This doesn't normally happen. Duel, your turn.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on. I think both of them. It'll hit both of them. It's a 20-foot cube, so yeah, both of them. I don't want to make them bright purple, please.
In a 20-foot cube, centered there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Grimble and Aishi dex saving throws, please. So my two guys fail, and they go all purpley.
Yay.
I mean,
Deck save.
Yep, so
Yep.
Aishi's fine.
Oh wait, sorry, that's wrong one.
No, that's fine.
That's-
Leave it.
And Grimble grows purple as well.
Purple bear.
Purple bear, which now has, which
Is
the
it-
guys have now have advantage against. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here, just so move.
Ferris, your turn.
He is going to go up and attack, but his attacks aren't magical, so I don't think they can even deal damage. But he's going to feel useful anyway.
Miss. Okay, so this guy at the top is going to make 2 slam attacks against Grimble the bear.
Oh.
Dealing 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
And I'm nearly dead.
It's then going to use its bonus action to submerge into the ground.
Do I
Disappearing
get
from sight.
attack of opportunity?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay.
Just make a bite attack
Jumpy.
With advantage.
with advantage. Misses
Yeah.
as it sinks into the ground. Kindar.
I'm gonna bonus action lightning my maul up. So
As you do
Hit
so,
points go
Varla
back.
turns around like, what the fuck?
haha, give her the wink, and then run at this guy with my maul
Okay,
and smash.
smashy smash.
Oh, and I have advantage, don't I? So that would be the first one. So 26.
26 hits,
And then 20 on the
hits.
next one.
to roll
So-
damage.
I can re-roll one of those. So it would be 17 damage
17 points of damage.
on the first attack.
Yep,
And then the second one would just be 17 as well.
17 as well. You deal 34 points of damage. Of bludgeoning thunder
I am
damage.
happy.
No, is it lightning damage?
Lightning, yeah.
Okay, you deal fuck all damage.
Yeah. just the lightning go away, or the whole thing?
What's the additional lightning?
The lightning would have been 7 altogether. The rest would have just been normal.
Together. Okay, is your maul magic?
Not at all.
Okay,
Although,
so
I'll double check.
29 halved is 14.
15.
15 or 14.
14. You deal 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Aishi.
Okay, I'm going to use flurry of blows again because I'm pissed at this guy now.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's just go for it again.
Yep. Just do them all and I'll add it together. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, they all strike. 18, 25, 36, 37, 40 something. 45 points of bludgeoning fire damage.
And he's still up, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Fucking
then
hell.
I'm going to spend a point to use stunning strike as well, just to see if it'll work or not.
Nope.
Oh.
I also activate the effect from my flurry of blows that he can't take reactions until the end of my next turn, which is perfectly fine, and I back the fuck off.
Okay. Vala's turn. So Vala is going to take 2 shots with her crossbow at the thing.
Skadoosh.
Dealing the first attack hits, the second attack misses, dealing 21 points of.
She gets advantage on the second one.
Yeah, it's 18 to miss.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry. Okay. Dealing math 29 points of piercing fire damage. As the 2 bolts strike the creature straight on the chest, several large cracks appear, shattering the elemental as it falls to a pile of rubble on the floor. Grimble.
There's nothing I could really do right now. I don't want to be underground. Can I make? I don't know. I can make a perception check.
To see if you can find it. Yeah,
Would
sure.
that be an action?
No, but you can try and do it.
Perception.
You got no clue.
I'm gonna sit there and ready attack if it comes near me.
Okay. Temerity.
I am going to move away from these big boulders next to me,
Okay.
and I'm going to ready an action to shoot it when it pops up.
Okay. Hasai. You hear... Is he even there? You are there. You're muted, though. You hear a rumble. Joel and Temerity, you feel a rumble beneath your feet as the ground next to you splits open and the creature re-emerges next to you. It's going to turn and make 1 slam attack against Hasai and 1 against Joel.
Fucker.
Do I get my attack before or after?
You can make it after. So first one against Hasai misses. However, Joel, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Temerity, you can make your attack not with advantage or disadvantage, just standard.
And I'm going to use a charge for this one.
Okay. Miss.
Fucker.
Hasai.
Okay, right. I am going to, as my bonus action, I will engage Blade Singing.
Okay.
Tick the things. And then I am going to attack it with a rapier
Okay. Miss.
and miss horribly and look rather stupid. And I'm going to move to there, so at least we're on either side of it.
Okay. Duel.
Am I right in thinking that when you cast spells that are ranged, like generally ranged, you get disadvantage if they're next to you?
That's
or is that
right.
just...
Yeah, so if
Yes.
you're within melee range of a creature, casting a ranged spell is at disadvantage, but you have advantage against
Okay.
it, so it evens out.
Yeah, that's true. What's the thing I was going to do, though? Shocking Grasp. Oh, no, that's just...
Shocking Grasp would not be a disadvantage because it's not a ranged attack.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, but it's like a lightning thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lightning
Yeah.
damage.
So it wouldn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna instead do Tasha's Hideous Laughter, just normal.
Fail.
Yes, I
Actually,
tickle his
oh, actually,
tickle his little what?
unfortunately, its intelligence is too low.
Oh, you stupid stone thing. Fine. Well, then I'm just gonna run away from it because it's gonna kill me, so it can just hit me all it likes.
Okay, as you run away, it does get an attack of opportunity,
Oh.
dealing 12 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
And that's fine. Leave me alone.
Ferris.
The rock
Swear
statue
it's it.
reaches out.
There's. Yeah, he's gonna make an attack. Still can't deal damage. Make an attack anyway.
Go for it. That hits, dealing 11, not 11, dealing some piercing damage. Kindar.
I'm not gonna lose hit points by changing the right, so I'm just gonna run up to it and smash at it again.
Okay.
So 20,
Yep, that hits.
and then 26.
That hits as well. So, is that without the lightning?
It's with the lightning, but the first one would be 15,
15.
and then the second one,
Oh,
yeah,
it's with
without the
four.
lightning.
So 15
Yeah.
and...
And then the second one would be 11, 9, 15 as well.
15
And that's
15.
not magical, so
So you
would
deal...
have been 15 altogether, yeah, after halved.
Okay. Aishi.
Sorry, I was muted. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn around to this guy and I'm just gonna give him a bit of a smacky.
Okay.
Oh crap! I just realised I've got 2 attacks. I forgot that.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh.
6th level I get 2 attacks.
Ah, well. So you deal some bludgeoning damage.
24.
Vala's turn. She's going to turn around, load the crossbows, and fire again. Is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one. Sorry, ignore that. And that. Dealing. Fucking hell. For fuck's sake, I keep pressing the wrong things. There we go. Dealing 30 points of fire piercing damage. Grimble.
Very annoyed that he didn't get attacked the last turn. He's just gonna run over and just take a bite on the claw.
There's not really anywhere you can go. You got to go around the other side because there's a rock. Well, you can fit there. I'll let you there. Miss. But the bite attack hits. Dealing
With the advantage, though, right?
with the advantage. Yeah, so the bite attack hits.
So
yeah, sorry.
the
Dealing.
crit
It's about
should be
19 points.
+7. Yeah, 19.
How do you want to do this?
I go with. I like jump up the body, and I just grab like at the neck, he just like tears into him and like try rips it out.
Okay, so you see this battered bear form scaling this this mountainous creature. Where its neck should be, there isn't a lot there, but apart from a bit like a stick. And he just pulls it out, and the head just hovers there for a second, and then doof, 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 falls down, knocking Hasai's croissant from his hand that he somehow has, smashing it on the floor, and the creature collapses into a heap of rubble.
Grimble then eats a croissant on the floor.
I sense the gods are telling me to change my eating preferences.
Move to pizza, it's much better for you. And that's it, the golems are gone. Well, that was strange.
So, what were these things, and how could they speak? I mean, what's going on? We've just destroyed your own guardians.
They are not our guardians. These are ancient guardians who've guarded this place for a long time.
So who's going to guard it now?
We must see if I can speak to Mordrin. He leads these. He will be deeper in cave.
Okay, I will. I think you should lead on. I think time is of the essence from the sound of things.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming?
Yep.
I want to say something, but I'm in bear form, so I can't.
You can't in bear form, no. 1 second while I just sort out. I think the lighting's okay on this one. Yep.
Actually, can I just sit down? I want to wait outside for a minute for Fairy Fire to go off. So where's off me?
You can wait for Fairy Fire to drop off. Okay.
I'm going.
Let me drop you guys onto the map so you can see.
Oh, crystals.
You see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Nope,
got the lighting
I
on.
can't.
You're not on the map yet.
Well, I didn't know that.
Okay. There's Ferris. So is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
I would still be in bear form.
Yes, sorry, you will be. Let me put you on there again. So,
If I remember correctly.
make sure you drop.
your-
I think your health was about 9 or something.
It was 8. Yeah.
Fine.
I think. Never mind.
There we go.
Oh wait, no, it's yeah, it is.
Okay, everyone's in the cave. Everyone can see in the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
Can everyone see in the dark?
Those of you who can see
Aishi
can
can't.
see. Aishi can't.
I cast dancing lights.
Fair enough.
And Valor as well. She's human, isn't she?
Valor technically can't see either. But you
I
cast.
cast dancing lights about here.
1 second.
I've got 4, but we'll. Yeah. Initially, I'll put them there, all of them.
Is it 10 foot of light they give?
Yeah. And I think it's. It's a cantrip. I'm looking at the wrong page.
There. Do with them what you will.
Okay.
Okay. So let me get rid of that. Valor says, "Follow me. I lead the way."
Will there be more of these guardians in here?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna do the crimson right thing again and put cold damage on instead of lightning.
Okay. Make sure you take it.
Cool. I think we've just seen one.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh god.
You move sword. Mordrin, what is going on? Why do your gods attack us? This large stone creature, larger than the ones we fought before, covered in its body covered in these strange dark green and blue crystals, slowly unfurls from a prone position. Mordrin, answer me. No passage. And it lunges and it starts walking towards you.
For fuck's sake.
I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Where's my initiative at?
This bloody Valor does not have a clue what's going on.
Probably not. Don't let her hear you say that though.
You know what would be really nice right now?
What?
I'm actually thinking that we should probably back off and have a think about this, because if we do destroy these things, we leave the cave undefended.
As you say that, giant stone wall pops up and blocks the entrance. You're trapped.
How convenient.
I know, right? It's almost like every
What's
time
that?
you say something, I hear it and I have the ability to counter it. It's weird.
The golem, the elemental said no passage, and then trapped us in the passage.
It means no passage. You're not going anywhere. And on that, looking at the time, we're going to end it there.
Okay.
So, if you guys give me just 2 seconds, no one's watching on the stream, but if anyone watches the recording back, thank you, thanks, cheers, bye.